What am I even looking at? Let's be perfectly honest there.
Alright, hello everybody. Welcome to the Metley Crew, and welcome to Mehcast episode 11, and oh, what a Metley Crew we are. I
Yes.
fucked up my own intro. We're just gonna run with it. We're doing it live, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep. And in my case, I will be continuing my Nuzlocke run. Yeah, I did some off-screen grinding.
I'm just trying to get through Pokemon Crystal.
Okay, so for our team on this final battle, we have King Crimson. Here's his moveset.
King Crimson!
He doesn't skip 10 seconds, though. Dixie.
I wish I was in Dixie, away, away. Each Dixie boy must understand they will mind their Uncle Sam. Come away, right away, right away, right away.
Overdrive, Graveyard, who may not be long for this world.
Graveyard's going to end up in a cemetery.
You could say he might end up in a tombstone.
You don't wind up inside a tombstone, though.
Fair enough. Snoop the Vileplume. And last but not least, Bessie the Lapras. That's our team composition. Now let's switch in Overdrive. Because I get the distinct impression that I'm going to need to put an Overdrive first. Just call it a hunch. Let's heal up before anything else.
Oh yeah, and as I predicted, updating my video drivers actually did fix the issue that we were having on Sunday with the debut episode of MetTV.
Yep.
Technically not the debut episode, but it's the first episode that's actually publishable.
Alright, so let's talk to our expert on the Elite Four. From here on, you face the Elite Four one by one. If you win, a door opens to the next trainer. Good luck. It's a straight-up boss rush. And we can't leave upon entering. This is Lorelei, a trainer of Ice-type Pokemon.
Oh god.
What?
Oh my god. Okay, so, well, there's a reboot series of the show Roswell. New episode airing tonight on the CW. The original Roswell show was goddamn garbage. And, I can't imagine this one's any better.
Right.
April 2018.
And by the way, I taught Overdrive Thunderbolt, which will be immensely helpful because I'm not too keen on relying on Shockwave or Thunder. Hello, Cloyster.
Oh god, it has been airing since 2018.
Dead! Exclamation point, exclamation point,
How does this thing have 52 episodes?
Good question.
One of the characters has a homophobic dad. I'm sorry I'm not playing Pokemon, but I was just informed of this show's existence. And, allow me to read from the bio of the show Roswell, New Mexico. Oh, it's the series finale airing tonight. Oh, that's good. New episodes, Monday at 8/7 Central. Stream next day free, only on the CW. In stars, we welcome civil discussion. Hate speech will be removed/blocked. You're a branded checkmarked account. Why are you allowed to block anybody?
Words matter. The CW is committed to making our social pages a safe place for our fans and talent. We will not tolerate and will block racist or misogynistic comments as well as any hatred toward the LGBTQ+ community.
What?
All right. So
what
Lorelai's
the fuck
about to send out Jinx.
Bulbasaur!
Oh god, it's a racially insensitive stereotype colored purple.
But... Oh god. I'm scrolling through their feed.
Oh, Mason's joined the voice chat.
Smallville had better visual effects 15 years ago. So did Supernatural.
Hi, Mason.
Oh god. I'm glad this show
Hi,
is...
Kevin.
I'm glad
I
this
am
show is
just
ending.
Please never do that voice again.
Okay.
Okay, so Jinx is dead. Hey Alex, do you think I might have overprepared?
Probably.
Nah.
Oh yeah, pre-orders for Sonic Frontiers went up, by the way.
Oh cool, I'm probably gonna pre-order it in a bit.
Yeah, I went ahead and pre-ordered for the Series X.
Alright. Let's give...
You have a Series X?
Yes, I do. I've had a Series X for a while. It's how I've watched everything that we've watched on the Saturday streams.
You must be rich, dog.
No, I got it. I managed to luck out and get a Series X, and that's about it.
Oh god, all your Pokemon.
Hey Alex, I got a quick question. Is Bruno to be taken seriously?
I'm going to say no.
Yeah, no, he's not. He's an utter joke.
Okay.
So, Bruno uses
What's
fighting-type
up?
Pokemon, and he only has 3. He
Yeah, no.
starts off with an Onyx!
I also
Guys,
got...
the Joker just showed up in the chat. Or wait, no,
Hi,
sorry,
Jester.
Jester.
I actually got my Series X 2 years ago.
Oh, I didn't even know it was that old.
Yeah.
Why do you all have to sound so disappointed when I join?
I mean, I didn't
He didn't,
sound
like,
disappointed
the
when you
Joker
joined.
showed up. Oh wait, it's Jester.
Wait,
Okay,
hold on.
Goldenrod
Offended.
City.
Damn it. I gotta change out my Pokemon, because I made the ill-advised decision of keeping my Lapras in.
You
Thankfully-
mean slave labor?
Oh shit.
Okay, I beat Whitney.
Lapras, you mean slave labor, right?
Yes. Oh, crap. You know what? Fighting on fighting.
Okay, can I go back
I'm not
to the
keeping my
Photoshop
charm-
and get the squirt bottle?
Oh yeah, by the way,
You didn't.
Yes, I did. Okay, that's good.
I wish
by the
Fakey.
way, trying this diet I'm doing, I hate the food so far.
Discombobulate.
What kind of diet are you doing?
V-Shred.
What? V-Shred?
V's. Yep.
What kind of...
And now I'm fighting Bruce Lee.
What kind of diet is that?
Discombobulate.
Hold up. I'm just gonna be a dick real quick. Yep, stole someone else's wish.
And now I'm
basically
fighting
kind of a
Machete.
cycle.
And
I forgot
discombobulate.
the exact thing, but they have like a trainer that gives you like
Bam!
a menu of what to fix and all that.
Well, Alex, I completely forgot that Machamp has 2 sets of shoulders.
Let's see, what are the available Pokemon here?
Please let it be up.
Do I want to get Do I want to get any of these? I don't care, really.
That are
What
you?
Pokemon are you talking about?
I could...
Ugh.
Let's see here. Oh, I can get a Spearow as a gift.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah,
could get a
that's
Spearow as a gift, but you're also prompted to do a quest where you have to go to the route before Violet City and talk to this one guy nearby a berry tree.
Jester, there was something you wanted to talk about yesterday?
Ow.
Yeah. Keffels is a huge
Yeah, that's one of the topics we have on our list for today.
Guys,
I want to
got
do
bad
the topic
news.
of this one.
Did,
I want to do it as theatrical as possible.
Did you?
I lost Dixie. Ah.
Let's see. Oh, let me share this in my server real quick. Where's the broadcast at?
That's why everyone's against your primate, Kevin.
Shut up, Mason. Now avenge the death of my primate.
Well, fuck. Where'd I put it? Oh, there.
God damn it.
Nappa.
Okay, so let's start the scene. Imagine a site all about archiving shit. That's all the rules are. And then some stupid broad has to go on the site, start bitching a fit. Site laughs at the broad. The broad raises more of a fit. The site laughs again. The broad makes about a
I
donation.
knew my luck was going to run out at some point.
The broad makes a donation of or the broad gets donations worth about $100,000.
Unfortunately,
and then somehow manages to get a message that was only there for 10 minutes, and then post it.
Holy shit! Really going Alex Jones tonight.
And then the message got deleted 1 minute after it was posted. As if that's not some stupid, spec ops shit. And then the site gets taken down because some stupid cock has to have less balls than a fixed dog.
Or Keffels.
Oh, wait.
And
anyway, this is Agatha, user of Ghost-type Pokemon. She only has 3 Ghost types, and they're either Gengar or Haunter. Her other 2 Pokemon are Poison types. Ow!
There does exist a Gengar mod for Smash Ultimate. I can't remember what character though.
Screw it. Fire Blast.
So for those of you who don't know, Kiwi Farms went down, came back up, went back down, then Cloudflare, in what I thought at the time was a great act of basedness and courage, decided that, no, we're not going to take down the farms, fuck you. And then the post that Jester the post that Jester was referring to went up, which was somebody saying that they were going to go to, I think it was Ireland or wherever the hell Keffels was,
Ireland,
and shoot them, but then like Null and the gang cracked down on that post real goddamn quick, you know? Like it's not like they encourage this.
So far, KiwiFarms.ru is down.
Yeah, and then Kiwi
Farms is dead.
The original
No,
farms went down because of that. And then Josh moved it to a Russian domain, and now that one is down as well, because the Cloudflare are cucked out on that, and it's really fucking stupid. And then Brianna Wu came out and said people have been trying to take down the Kiwi Farms for fucking years now. Hell, nobody has succeeded. The fact that Keffels managed to is like a big fucking deal. And if you needed any more evidence that the post on the farms about going to going to Ireland to shoot Keffels was a false flag operation, look no further than the internet's biggest false flagger, the false flagger that basically engineered most of the negative press around Gamergate, except for the false flags from Anita Sarkeesian.
I'm gonna be honest and say
it's just...
I fully expect because of shit like this that transgender people are gonna be even more hated.
Well, yes, obviously. This is a
It's like
situation.
Nobody can fucking criticize them for any stupid fucking.
Yes, this is a situation in which midweek Nick Rekieta got into an argument with a Keffel simp named, or going by the name of Duncan MacLeod, and Nick heartily fucking destroyed the guy in the argument that he had on his YouTube channel. But Duncan also got his simps to report the stream, and I do have to say, Nick, you can't live stream a murder like that, because, dude, you fucking killed him.
He didn't just kill him, killed him. He killed him, then he beat the body to a bloody pulp.
Yeah.
Then, and he took it to a blender, and cut it to shreds.
Yeah, this is the alternate ending of Highlander 4 here. And Duncan needs to change.
There's a Highlander 4?
There's a Highlander 8, Ben.
Why? Also, I arrived fashionably late.
Yay. We're talking about the
be
Kiwi Farm
fashionable,
situation
though.
right now because Jester decided we needed to talk about that first. Which is
and
fine with me, but
I'm
still.
so fucking mad.
Oh, and
Yeah.
unfortunately, Ben, everybody who predicted my primate would die first ended up being correct.
But yeah, like,
I am
What was
so
I
mad
gonna
right
say?
now.
oh yeah, so, yeah, Keffels is a fucking idiot. And aside from the fact that Keffels is also a
pedophile.
legitimately dangerous human being. Like this is the kind of shit where, like, Chris Rock had an excellent bit about this back in the 90s. There's black people and there's N-words, and the N-words have to go. There's trannies, and then there's troons. And troons have gotta go.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's time, Alex.
Yeah?
It's time for me to face off against the Dragon Master himself.
Because, like
Alright.
there's transgender people who want to live
Hello,
their lives
land.
and be like, whoever they feel like they want to be. And, that's perfectly fine past a certain point, but
Lance, I don't
If-
mean to... I hate to break it to you, but there's only one dragon type in all of Kanto.
But then you have people who are, like, enabling, bootleg hormone sales,
Ugh.
basically, fucking drug dealers who
Yep.
are, and let's not mince words about this, estrogen and testosterone are addictive chemicals, highly addictive chemicals. Estrogen is a mood booster,
We
because...
don't even know the long-term effects of that shit.
I mean, we do know the long-term
And
effects of this
Mason's
stuff.
pussy is
but
acting
we're
up
not-
again.
But,
Well, what's
But the
the
thing-
long-term effects?
basically, okay, so puberty blockers are the things we don't necessarily know
Hello,
100% the long-term
EXP.
effects of, but, like, hormone replacement therapy tends to have negative long-term effects for anybody who decides to have anybody who decides to go off it. The changes that are made, are permanent. Like, and there's a reason why like,
Uh-oh.
men who pump themselves up with a whole bunch of excess testosterone also wind up being like well, they get kind of fucked up over time, because, you know, the body isn't necessarily meant to have all that, so, well, you'll wind up with like, you know, negative effects over time. This is, you know, I'm trying not to get too technical about here, because you can literally talk about this shit all day, but the point is at the end of the day, you know, you have people dealing drugs to kids and giving them instructions of how to purchase all this stuff completely anonymously, without any knowledge from their parents and things like that. And that's part of what Keffels is doing. And Keffels fucking copped to it on Twitter, and the reason why Keffels wanted that stuff taken off the farms was because the farms documented all that.
Oh, you wanna know what's even
Or
worse?
you would have been, but you have one more challenge left.
You guys wanna know what's even worse?
What?
The people at Cloudflare were just like, yeah, Kiwi Farms is like one of the worst websites we've ever hosted. And then proceeds to host like Islamic beheading shit, or has hosted fucking 8chan in the past.
And then you can talk about like how none of the stuff that happens on Kiwi Farms is any worse than any of the stuff that happens on Twitter or Facebook or
Hell,
4chan or YouTube.
A damn fucking superstar doxed a fucking kid and got the docs wrong, so an innocent person got in trouble.
Well, Anita Sarkeesian doxed people on Twitter, and those tweets are still up.
I was talking about Sky Jackson, but
because Twitter sides with SJWs, no matter how bad they are.
I was looking forward to seeing you, Kevin.
You know,
my rivals would be strong to keep me sharp.
You guys want to know something?
You know,
I was a bully bitch in high school. I was a bully bitch in school.
Not
throughout,
only that, I assembled teams that would beat any Pokemon type.
Till
and now, I'm the Pokemon League champion. Kevin, do you know what that means? I'll tell you. I am the most powerful trainer in the world.
Yeah.
Now give me lunch money, funny.
Yeah.
I was a bully bitch in school.
No, I wasn't referencing that, Jester. I was referencing the fact that Gary Oak sounded a lot like Roger Klotz from Doug.
Anyways.
So, of course, Mary will start with Pidgeot.
And the reason why I say this is because I really want to see bullying brought back just for bitches like that.
No, let's not go to
let's not stoop to their level.
Well,
let's not do that. Let's do what Sarkeesian wanted to do.
Let's be honest here. Like, this is not... Okay, so...
Okay,
bullying isn't
kind, not the toxic kind. Like, bully someone for being fat till they become thin. Or until they lose weight.
Okay, well, let's... I wanna
Didn't Joey Wheeler try that?
Okay, so since you brought that up, I wanna bring up... I wanna do the opposite. And I wanna bully somebody who's way too thin into being like a healthy size. So,
But wait, Dunn. What if you do that, but they become fat instead?
You know what? If Eugenia Cooney becomes fat, that will be infinitely healthier than her being whatever the fuck she is now.
I mean, think about it.
Alright, get in there, Snoop.
Take
down
Twitch. Fucking Twitch. Let's talk about Twitch for a second here. Because this ties in...
Before we do, this channel's totally dead after this topic.
I mean, who knows? But,
my channel has survived a lot of things.
Yeah, so...
Alright, before you continue, Dunn, after the Twitch topic, I'll take over the topics.
Okay,
with a timer.
Let's talk
you guys need to be put on a leash.
Yeah, we kind of do. So let's go ahead and we're gonna tie the Kiwi Farms and how shit the internet is in general topic into the following topic. Twitch.
Jester is Alex Jones, and I love it.
Twitch is fucking garbage. And you know why? Okay, so there's a Twitch streamer who used to be a YouTuber named Eugenia Cooney. And if you don't know who Eugenia Cooney is, look her up. You're going to be horrified, and it's not going to be like it's not going to be like an. I'm trying to think of the name. It's blanking on me. It's not going to be like fat, like I've alluded to. It's the exact fucking opposite. Scrolling.
Oh no, Arcanine intimidated me. Hey, whatever shall I do? Use a special attack.
Scrolling.
That's about all you could do, Arcanine. That is all you could do.
Then we posted like 12 pages of Dark Brandon shit in the news topics. We need to stop doing that.
I know!
Yes, we do.
Okay, yeah.
That's
okay,
why I'm
so...
putting up a fucking timer.
Okay, so... from Mandy Stad Miller on Substack. So... There is a severely anorexic streamer on Twitch. Her name is Eugenia Cooney. She got banned off of TikTok. And, Eugenia Cooney has a bunch of people on...
I came when I heard you beating the Elite Four.
Has a bunch of people on Twitch who are talking about, contributing to her streams and whatnot, and, kind of contributing to her severe downfall. Because, Eugenia Cooney is a skeleton. She looks like a fucking skeleton. I am looking at a picture of her...
Mary-Kate and Ashley?
Worse. I'm looking at a picture of her right now, and she has less meat on her arms than she has bones in her elbow.
They had to revive Dixie just so I could put her in the trash.
On most, there are there are lateral and medial epicondyles on the elbow. And on normal human beings, you have to feel around to look for those bones so that you can grab onto them to do certain holds in jiu-jitsu and wrestling. And I can look at a picture of this girl, and I'm seeing the bones poking out. She has zero meat on her. She is a skeleton, and they.
Fucking yikes,
to quote the rabbit hole on Substack, Eugenia Cooney is a 27-year-old Twitch streamer who epitomizes what the pro-anorexia and anorexia fetishist community sometimes calls bonespo, an even more extreme take on thinspo, which, Reddit banned Thinspiration from Reddit for quote-unquote fat shaming like 10 fucking years ago. 2 towers, 2 Pokemon, but when one burned down, both Pokemon flew away, never to return. Pokemon did 9/11 confirmed.
Okay, so for context sake, the burnt tower was likely the one on where Lugia was, since Ho-Oh and Lugia were meant to be like a duo.
Okay, so, and
I thought Mandark did 9/11.
And as somebody
see that image I posted,
who prides himself on athletic ability and eating the right things and generally trying to stay healthy, this is fucking disgusting and weird, especially considering Eugenia's mother Deborah is legitimately, she is fucking encouraging this. In a super chat, somebody called Eugenia the skeleton princess, and her mom said that was a really good thing. And back in 2019, Eugenia looked she looked fucking absurdly skinny, and she's she's gotten worse since then. Like, you can see a picture of her from 2014. She looks nice.
Braille code
She looks like a regular human being. And in 2022, she looks like legit. There are healthier people who were pulled out of fucking Auschwitz. For God's sake, guys. Like, why? Why is this being encouraged? Why is this being allowed? Now, Jeff Bezos is taking a fucking cut out of every single super chat that Eugenia gets. Like she crawls around on the fucking ground and like she can barely lift her fucking arms. And it makes me wonder how she's even still alive right now. Like, how much longer does this girl have left? And you guys aren't saying shit about this. You get fucking... You get a bunch of fucking fake-ass messages about, oh, I'm gonna go to fucking whatever, and like maybe he do something. Never mind the fact that that person could be in fucking Alaska for all you know, and not gonna take a goddamn plane out to Europe to do shit. But this girl is, like, actively starving herself for the sake of this community that has gathered up around her. And this is 1,000 times more destructive than any, and I mean fucking any, of the shit that goes on the fucking farms. The farms are goddamn tame compared to this, because they have fucking rules about this. You're not allowed to go out and poke the fucking bear. You can't touch the poop on the farms. If you do, you'll get thread banned at the very least, sometimes site-wide banned.
Yep.
The people encouraging this fucking behavior here are still allowed to be on Twitch. They're still allowed to have Twitch accounts. They're still allowed to super chat. They're still allowed to do all kinds of sick shit about this poor fucking girl, who I've just now realized is 2 years older than me. But still, like, come the fuck on!
Let's also talk about one of the dumbest ways that a politician tried to get Kiwi Farms banned.
Marjorie Taylor Greene, the woman who Milo Yiannopoulos works for.
Doesn't she have a truth?
Wasn't she doc?
Basically,
if I could interject for a second, guys, I ended up getting the feature that everybody wants in all generations, which is the National Dex.
Oh, nice.
Okay. So basically, in a nutshell, what happened was some stupid idiot, probably some spec ops, trying to start shit with Kiwi Farms, sent a letter saying, "Yo, I doxed you. I'm a moderator on Kiwi Farms." And
yeah, I totally fucking buy that.
All they
considering,
need to say.
Yeah, I definitely buy that. That is definitely a real thing that absolutely happened.
Well, guys, unfortunately, I have to put Dixie in the trash since canonically she died.
This is another one, isn't it?
It had to be one that would break my heart. It had to be.
So I got a question.
I was hoping against all hope that Dixie would survive. But no, Fran ended up being right on the fucking money from the beginning.
Oh, look at this shit.
Yeah, and isn't somebody like trying to try and get like Biden to condemn the farms or something?
Yeah, Biden doesn't seem to give a shit. He's too busy giving Nazi speeches, which we'll talk about later.
Yeah, I was gonna say, hey, it's like people complained about Sargon trying to get Trump to tweet about Gamergate, which wasn't even serious, by the way. Hey, he said that as a fucking joke, and like this is 1,000 times more fucking cringe, because Sargon was fucking kidding when he said that, you know?
Trump only Trump was only involved with Gamergate once, and it was by accident.
All
Okay,
right,
so
guys, now it's time
Okay,
to start the guidance portion of the game.
And it's time for me to take over the topics. But before I do you guys think Kiwi Farms will return it? If so, how fast?
I hope so. I
a week.
feel like nobody should ever do business with Cloudflare ever again because they are clearly
Oh yeah,
they're clearly saying that they have no desire to take your money.
So
They have
just
desire
wanna
to take
say
your money, but they have no desire to actually do what they say, which is host and protect you. Because they'll drop it at the drop of a fucking hat.
I just want to say something. Now, you all know me, that I value life and all that, right?
Because
so I would never
freedom
tell
is the
someone,
right of all sentient beings.
I would never tell someone to kill themselves, but because this is a business, I will tell Cloudflare, unironically, bankrupt yourself.
Yeah, go out of business. Businesses are not...
Yeah.
Like, businesses are made up of people, corporations are made up of people, well, but the corporation itself is not a person. And, like, it is not a living entity with a life of its own. Up at the house to the right of the gym. Okay.
You want to know the worst part about people with Kiwi Farms and Keffels?
What?
We have fucking evidence. They have the fucking receipts about Keffels being a child predator and shit.
Oh, yeah, no. 110%.
And they're like, well, Kiwi Farms is a reliable source.
All the farms does is repost shit that other people said.
Yep.
In fact, they might even say, you know what, it's a bias source. Who the fuck cares if it's biased? All right, if it's biased, so what?
Well, that's like all the people. All the people who say, "Oh, do your own research" with regards to shit like flat Earth and the fucking sovereign citizen bullshit. And like they're burying their heads in the sand, and because the information is inconvenient to them, and they're trying to say, "Oh, this is the same shit they said during Gamergate." It was like, "Oh, that's not a reliable source. Oh, that's biased. That's we updated that. Blah blah blah. Whatever the hell, trying to cover their goddamn tracks. It's the same shit, different year."
Oh, Team Rocket's here.
Yep. 8th anniversary of fucking Gamergate, by the way. Hey, which leads me. Oh yeah, I have to.
Hang on. It's Oswald's 95th birthday today, and it's also been 30 years since Batman the Animated Series premiered.
Oh, Oswald the Lucky Rabbit.
Yeah, shame Disney doesn't give a shit about that rabbit, despite trading a human being for him.
Oh, I like him.
I like him too.
Oh wow! I should probably ask how everyone's reacting on Know Your Meme. To be honest.
By the way, to interject further, the Gaiden campaign of Pokemon Fire Red, Leaf Green basically has you going around the rest of the Sevi Islands, and you have to find a Ruby and a Sapphire, so that you could power a machine that'll do links between Kanto and Hoenn. Translation being, after you do this, you'll be able to trade with your save files from Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. How does that? How did that sound back then?
You can go ahead and take over the topics now. I think we're. Wait a second. I have to bring up the Chinese state media said that Gamergate was evil, which is the best endorsement Gamergate has ever fucking gotten. And if you haven't figured out that we were the good guys by now, the Chinese state media coming out against us is probably the best proof you could possibly fucking get.
Does that mean if China takes over the world, we're all going to be executed immediately?
I guess, yeah. But if China took over the world, if China took over the world, I was gonna get executed anyways. Is because I like I've been saying shit about them for years.
Hey, I mean, you don't have to live to see their tyranny. That was that's a little dark.
Anyways, yeah, go ahead and take over the topics, man.
Yes, okay, so before I do want to make something clear. From now on, since so much shit has been happening, I am going to be putting a 3-minute timer on each topic. A 3-minute timer. And if the topic is important enough, I'll extend it to 3 minutes and 30 seconds or 4 minutes. Now, if someone wants to extend it by 1 minute, I will allow it if that is absolutely needed. But after those 3 minutes, I'm going on to the next topic.
Yeah, we'll only, did we say that it would be, like, each member of the panel could extend it for a minute? Or is it just 1 minute period and then move on?
I was going to suggest that if a majority of you vote in favor of extending, I'll allow it.
Okay.
And I just realized I gotta...
So for example, if me, Dunn, and Jester vote for an extension, then it has to go through.
Okay. Yeah.
I gotta teach my Hitmonlee.
That's
for
great.
the Kiwi Farm shits? Yeah.
No, we already talked that to
No.
death. We've got that pretty well secured.
Yeah, our channel's going to be banned because of that, man. I mean, we already talked.
I mean, the closest we came to like anything major is like you know, me saying Tranny and Troon earlier, and Tranny was by accident. So, anyways, let's go ahead and queue up the next topic on the list, shall we?
Yeah, I'm on the very top. So the first one is about Pixie. Is that how you say it? Pixid?
Oh, Pixiv. Yeah.
Pixiv, yes, okay, Pixiv.
There's actually two things about
Bridget
Pixiv.
article. Yeah, so I'll read about the topic. It might take a little bit, and then I'll start the timer, just so we can get all the context. So, we're back to the Bridget thing again. Everyone clap.
Yay.
So,
Hey.
turns out, this is kind of interesting. So, for whatever reason, they released an article about, to make a long story short, they released an article about Bridget being trans, but the Japanese article wasn't even close to that. It was complete opposite. So, they deliberately went out of their way to change the article to make it look like Bridget was trans.
Yeah.
And it gets worse. It gets significantly worse. Remember those policy changes they made?
Yes, I do.
Oh, there's a good reason for it. So it was reported that, and I'm gonna quote this, that a transgender employee who was working with them was sexually harassed by one of the bosses of the company and was suing the Tokyo District Court for a compensation of about 5.55 million yen. In response to this, the company admitted to the sexual harassment and has demoted the boss. And so, because of that, they introduced the new rules, I guess? I think that's why. Maybe I'm mistaken, but it's like, what the fuck? Alright, I'm gonna start timer, and you guys go.
Okay, so this is obviously just a situation of absolute bullshit, and I'm gonna bring up something later on, which is going to might throw a couple of wrenches into the works, but this specifically is basically just somebody fucking with a Japanese art website, you know. Granted, there is a lot of fucking porn on there, but when people have been messing with the Japanese for a while now.
Yep, like the UN trying to target them and Japan telling them to fuck off and all those other things.
The whole thing comes down to a it's the same shit as always. They're trying to they're desperately trying to control a market outside of their reach. They want to try and bring it into their reach and make things, make things that make them uncomfortable. Feel safe and controlled to them.
Or pander to an audience that doesn't even go to their site.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, you're really going to change the writer's original article to something else? Like, that's what's the word I'm looking for?
Oh my
scummy.
god.
That's just scummy.
Oh my god, guys.
Hang on.
I just saw a depressing news article.
Well, I posted in the news chat and we'll get to it.
Let me just read out loud, all right?
We're in the middle of a top.
Yeah. So we'll get to that.
All right, I'm pausing the timer. Go on, Jester.
All right, it's scientists warned that within 6 months, humanity will run out of things to call racist.
Okay, I take it back. That was a good idea.
Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah, you got us with that. You got us. That was good.
I was like, okay, I had to act it up like it's depressing. Is that curveball?
That was good.
That was good. Yeah. Okay, that was good. Alright. Okay, back to. I'm gonna start the timer again. What were you saying, Dun?
No, it's the same shit they were pulling back in the 80s and 90s and early 2000s, where they're just trying to control the Japanese market, and the Japanese market, it has evaded control largely, and they find this discomforting because, you know, the Japanese have this tendency to not bow to external pressure, and they find this problematic, to borrow their words. So they're trying to exercise colonial power. They're basically colonizing a fucking foreign market to try and make them adhere to their weirdness. And
Well,
in some circumstances that might be justified. But these are fucking drawings.
And
The drawings
3
don't
seconds
have
before the top
human
down,
rights.
Before the top begins.
Drawings don't have
Whatever's going
human
on
rights.
Before the top begins. Before the top begins. The pictures the English article uses still label Bridget as a boy.
Yeah.
So, okay, next topic, or well, the news thing. Some of these aren't really.
Okay,
topics.
so let's go ahead and
Biden...
talk about. No. I have to tie this into another topic. I think that I forgot to write down. So, Pixiv does have actual problems going on right now. Because Pixiv really only polices the Japanese tags for
What am I getting now?
for their artwork. The
I
English tags, on the other hand, wind up going completely unpoliced, which is why you'll have, if you go looking through art on Pixiv, you'll find stuff that just has completely unrelated tags in English that it fucks you up when you're looking for specific things. And then you have, like, traced over child pornography showing up in the English tags. Like, literally.
Ooh, why not?
Nice.
Literally, like, people are tracing over actual child pornography and like, calling it art and using, like, creative tags to hide this. And
Guys, I caught a swine up. What am I naming it?
this is Pigma.
Okay.
And they are completely skating over this. This is another situation where there is an actual fucking issue at hand that could be solved, but we're talking about this other shit that doesn't fucking matter. Like, why are we doing this? Like, I know I hate the phrase
Just
pick
to
your
suffer.
battles, but drawings don't have civil rights. This is some of this stuff is actual, like, child sexual exploitation material, for God's sake. God damn, guys.
For real. And of course,
I mean, I
for
could take the uncharitable position and say, well, I know why they're doing this. It's because they're attacking content they don't like and wanting content that they like to stay on. But I don't want to do that, because not everybody who's getting caught up in this stupid bullshit is actually on that side. They just, a lot of people are getting caught up in this because there's not a whole lot of contravailing voices on that end. And, like, people aren't getting out there and talking about this stuff as much. And part of that is due to, the contravailing voices are being silenced, but also it's because certain contravailing voices are being, like, you know, they're not even exposing themselves to this stuff, so that they can spread the word about this. And that's even more. That is even more of a problem than people being silenced. Because if you're being silent, you can't be silenced. And that'll lead us into the Rings of Power, which released this week. And
okay, let me start that topic so I can start a timer for that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Amazon has released their new Lord of the Rings of Power show, and it is doing abysmally. So much so that Amazon has disabled the reviews on their Amazon site. And not only that, but a site that they own called IMDb has also been mass deleting reviews trying to make the score look better.
Pussy.
They did try bragging about how the first episode or first two had 25 million views each. But that's not super impressive, especially for a show that's cost over $3 billion.
And the Cowboy Bebop show had a similar debut, too. So
yeah, oh yeah, they did. You're right.
Yeah, so Rings of Power is a show that looks like shit and is basically just lame. And
I just want to say, I don't know if you guys will agree, but this, like, it cost like $1 billion. There's no way they spent that. They laundered that money elsewhere.
Yep.
Yeah. No,
they laundered that
they
fucking
have
money.
they have fucking garbage out there. So
even like the head of Amazon, what's his name?
Now,
who's the head of Amazon? Bozo? Is that his name?
Bezos. Yeah.
Bezos. He threw the show under the bus, saying that they ignored all his notes for the series.
Yeah. Peter Jackson also said, and like he said, hey, do you guys need any help? Because like, I'm the Lord of the Rings guy. I directed all 6 movies. You know, like what the fuck?
They were like, sure, well, we can use your help, and they never contacted him again.
Yeah. But like for a period of time,
Peter freaking Jackson.
For a period of time, they and Peter Jackson is like also just generally one of the best directors in the world, aside from.
Oh boy, here we go. Here we go with the Kiwi Farm haters in this server.
What are you on about?
Oh, nothing. I was saying, what's everyone's thoughts? I think it's kind of bullshit this site got taken down or whatever.
Well, anyways.
And I get some RIP Bozo shit. And what?
Anyways, so yeah, just basically, hey, the problem is that there was this whole thing. I was like, oh, no hate watching thing. So initially, before, like, at the very beginning, when the first 2 episodes released, they, there was nothing but positive buzz about it on Twitter. And then people actually started watching the show, and they were like, because that's what'll happen. Like, when you don't watch something and you see a bunch of people talking about, oh, this is really good, people will naturally go and check it out because they think, oh, maybe I was wrong, maybe something happened here along the way, there's a miscommunication, it's probably pretty good, you know? Oh, like, you know, I probably misjudged it. No, the show is shit. The opening title sequence, they showed a behind-the-scenes piece of footage about it, and, the behind-the-scenes footage of making the opening title sequence looked way better than the opening title. Like, somehow they managed to take a really intricate piece of practical effects and turn it into a CGI mess. But regardless of that, people said, oh, no hate watching, no hate watching, no hate watching. And like, the prevailing narrative was that it was a good show, so that meant more people watched it. I hope you're fucking happy. And then guys like Mauler started watching it, and Critical Drinker started watching it, and they were like, holy shit, this is garbage, and they started pointing out, like, what are all the problems with this? Because there's this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and people got on their case for hate watching it, and it's like, motherfucker, this is not how this works! This is not how this has ever worked. If you want
30
to make
seconds.
something not be popular, you have to get a countervailing narrative out there. Or you have to talk about how, oh, this isn't actually very good. The hate watchers do not make up a critical percentage of the viewership. Online critics like me, like Mauler, like The Drinker, or like everybody the fuck else from EFAP and related, none of us, nobody has the numbers behind them to be able to make up the 25 million people who watch that fucking show.
Timer.
Lord, I'm gonna ask for a quick extension, yeah, because nobody.
All right, I'll give you 2 minutes.
Lord of the Rings is popular enough that it will get a 25 million viewership on the fucking pilot episode just on the name alone.
Hello,
Do you
Mary.
understand how popular this stuff is? Lord of the Rings has been a cultural staple for 70 goddamn years. Like,
Multiverses had a number increase after teasing the villain of Lord of the Rings in the game.
yeah,
but then
Middle Earth.
we all know that got removed.
Did you say 70 years?
It might be more than that.
70 years.
Because the Middle Earth universe has been around since, like, World War II. Like The Hobbit was written during World War II, I believe.
Yep.
And this, the profile of this is staggering. Like, you can't even imagine how many people will have read Lord of the Rings, have seen Lord of the Rings, because there was a Lord of the Rings, there were 3 Lord of the Rings cartoons, there have been 6 Middle-earth movies, there have been 2 Middle-earth video games, plus, like, just talking about Shadow of Mordor, then you've got all the tie-ins, Lord of the Rings Online, this is peak cultural saturation, and for anything, and like Star Wars isn't nearly as culturally saturated in the world as Lord of the Rings is. And the only way to keep people from watching this would have been to get people out on the front lines, critics watching it, and talking about it. Yeah, I understand that Netflix, Amazon, etc., they don't care why people are watching, but one individual watching it and then getting their word out on Twitter could stop 100 people from watching it. 1,000 people even. You could stop a bunch of people from watching it. And that saying no hate watching just doesn't help. That's my argument in summary. Yeah.
All right.
Anybody else wanna take this? Because I kind of rambled over all of that.
No, that's over the topic. It's timer. I have to control you guys. I'm gonna let on a leash.
I'm gonna let somebody else take the reins for the next topic because I've talked about the last 6.
Well, the next one's more of a news thing. I don't think we're gonna talk about this, but Biden officially files to run for re-election. We can talk about Biden later, though.
Yeah. Okay. I'm kind of surprised that he's doing that.
Yeah, I don't even think it's him. I think it's just his wife.
I was expecting him to have fallen over dead by now. That is not me saying that I think
president, so he gets all the drugs.
Yeah, that is not me saying that I think he should die. That is me saying that I think he's like 12 trillion years old, and you know,
that's funny.
Stuff like that tends to happen at certain ages.
All right, what am I getting? Come on, big money, big money.
But I am skipping. Do you mind if I skip the hard drive?
Oh, I don't need another Caterpie. I'm looking for
the what?
I'm looking for something new, something fresh.
You don't even remember the thing, so I'm just gonna.
Oh, the Amazon hard drive thing. Okay.
Alex.
Yeah.
I have encountered a spinnerack.
Okay.
Catch it.
Okay.
So I was hoping for a Heracross, but
that was the thing where it was like Amazon and Walmart were selling bootleg hard drives, right?
Okay, so next topic.
Ben, was that about that was about Amazon and Walmart selling bootleg?
It was Walmart selling it.
Okay, we'll get to that after Taika Waititi.
So, Okay, yes, Taika Waititi is officially not returning for 4-5.
Thank
It is reported by
God.
inside sources that the reason is not because Marvel has fired him, but because the negative reviews for it has caused him to take a step back from 4 as a whole.
Good. We don't want him back.
We don't want you, Taika. You're doing us all a fucking favor. So yeah, he's not getting 4, 6, or technically his third one. So what's everyone's thoughts on that? I'm glad, thank God.
Yeah, thank
But
fucking
to be honest,
God.
I will say, God help the director who has to fix his mess.
Kenneth Branagh.
See, it won't be that hard. All you have to do is hire Kenneth Branagh and just let him remake the last 2 films, and
Yeah, it's not gonna happen. Not gonna happen.
in the first hour of the film, and then he'll spend the next 2 hours making a decent movie. Yes, I am arguing that we should have
411 Thunder. They should just make a new Ed of 411 Thunder that makes it slightly better, and then make the 5th film.
Yeah, speaking of which, did you see the
we're
deleted
fucked,
scenes?
No.
There's a deleted scene that just released, and like it is an explanation of like why this is like the worst Thor film ever, because it encapsulates like we've got like a little bit of, you know, well, maybe some heartfelt moments, but the dialogue is cliched as fuck, and then all of a sudden we have a stupid joke to undercut it.
Of course. Woo! Just like how the deleted scenes barely added anything.
They wasted Christian Bale as Gore. They wasted him. I can't. We didn't even get to see him killing gods. Besides the one, we didn't even get to see like a montage, like Bale said there was.
Of
like,
course. So, Pattern Bush, a fun fact, has this interesting gimmick in which it's essentially looks like the inside of the cartridge for Pokemon Leaf Green.
Oh yeah, the Artemis 1 moon mission has been postponed because of a leak in the hardware transferring fuel into the rocket, aka gas tank leakage, motherfucker.
Yeah. So should we get to the next topic?
Yeah.
Alright, done.
I
You're
wanna
more
do
knowledgeable
this.
about this topic, so you tell us what the topic is for the hard drive, and tell me when to start the timer.
Okay, so basically there's been a
Oh no.
there's been a rather pernicious problem on eBay.
Graveyard's dead! Graveyard's dead!
On eBay,
Yay!
Amazon, Wish, etc., where people sell flash memory that has been hacked to show a higher capacity than it actually has.
You bastard!
And somehow that managed to make its way onto Walmart, and some of this stuff, according to Atomic Shrimp, has actually managed to work its way into brick-and-mortar stores somehow. And this is
Excuse
like
me a
this-
moment. I need to go throw Graveyard in the trash.
Where the hell is this?
Continue, done, please.
Okay, so, yeah, so the thing about this was there was a quote-unquote, what was it, like a 10 terabyte solid state drive on
It was
Walmart.
3 terabyte. 30,
Okay.
No, it was 30 terabyte.
Yeah, okay, so even worse. 30 terabyte solid state drive on Walmart.com, where somebody took a couple of SD cards, hot glued them to a circuit board, and hacked the controller to report that it had 30 terabytes. And basically what it does is, you know, they take a cheap SD card that has like a decent amount of space, but not that much space, because there are no 30 terabyte SD cards in development, or well, might be some in development, there aren't any on the market, and put them in there, and you know, you get like it's like an infinite loop of tape. You know, you have a finite amount of space, so you're going to be writing over data, and somehow I wish Walmart would just not allow third parties to sell stuff on their website, because it's just, it's it clogs up the entire site. This isn't fucking Amazon, guys. It's a scam. It was a giant scam.
I'm sorry, Alex. I'm just sad. Why, of all parts in this Nuzlocke run, did it have to be the Gaiden portion where I start losing my guys?
Well,
at least after this part, it'll be over. I lantern.
All right, are we gonna talk about the drive thing?
Yeah.
Start the timer.
Anybody want to talk about that?
I don't have anything to say other than it's stupid.
Walmart needs to fix their quality control for their website. Anybody who allows this shit into their store needs to, too.
They did remove the item after they were contacted by Motherboard, which is good, but still, they were stupid. It's stupid. I don't think there's anything else we need to say, though. I think
not really.
covered it all.
Buyer beware. Don't buy no name brand stuff online for flash memory.
Even
and stuff like that.
SanDisk is more reliable.
I wouldn't go that far.
Fair enough. Next topic. SNK's Yakia Oda, I forget what position he has, I think he's one of the higher ups, told VGC that a new SNK vs. Capcom game is likely to happen. He said, and I'm quote, definitely in the future. That's something that I think everybody on both sides, in both parties, are interested in making a reality. Starting timer. I will say, I want this to happen.
Yeah.
Capcom vs. SNK 3, please. Literally everyone wants it. He said so himself.
What about another Card Fighters game, too?
They've been re-releasing those, actually. They even re-released the old Capcom vs. SNK Neo Pocket port.
Nice. I want to see them do, like, a remake of the DS one.
There's a DS one?
Yeah. It was actually really good.
Of course there is. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. They've been releasing on the Neo Geo colored one, so it's bound to happen. But, like, yeah, make it. Make Capcom vs. SNK 3. Make that shit. And you want to know what I hope? If they do that, they'll introduce their other SNK Capcom franchises, like, let's say, Metal Slug characters. I would love to fucking see that. Go wacky with this shit, you know? There's so much potential here. Don't just stick with just the fighting games. You're Capcom versus SNK.
See,
do more.
The Card Fighters games actually did that. They had all kinds of characters from all over the place.
I meant like the fighting game. But yeah, like, the fighting games are great, but I hope we see more variety. Imagine a Zora in this game.
Yeah.
That would be sick. Does anyone else have any thoughts before we go to the next topic?
No.
They could do, like, you know what would also be neat is if they did, like, a Project Cross Zone for them. You know?
No, I want Project X Zone 3.
Yeah, that would actually be really fucking cool.
The creator of Bayonetta said if one happens, he'll say he'll offer Bayonetta for free.
Fuck yeah.
Since he regrets not doing it to her for 2 when they asked. But yeah, I think that's it. Next topic, I guess. No objections? Alright, I'm going to the next topic. Is Disney's upcoming Princess and the Pea adaptation, titled either Penelope or Foster, will reportedly be an animated film in Disney's next release after Strange World. The film has a tentative release of November 2023. Starting timer. I gotta be honest, I have no idea what Princess and the Pea is.
Princess and the Pea is the story about the girl who lays down on a bed and, like, 1,000 mattresses or whatever the hell it was, and is still not able to sleep because she's so delicate she can feel a single pea underneath the, underneath her stack of fucking mattresses. Like, it's stupid. And the
That's it. That's it.
Yeah. Like the last time I saw a Princess and the Pea story that I actually thought was really fucking funny, there was a musical version of it that ended with like one of the characters pulling all of the silverware in the entire castle out from under the mattress at the end, you know?
That's great.
Yeah, it was.
You know, I don't. They're not gonna do this. They're not going to do this. But I would love for this movie to be in 2D. That's me coping.
Yeah, I was gonna say that'd be neat.
Copium. That would work so well.
Do it in the style of the Tangled show.
Yeah. The
Speaking
Tangled
of which,
show was actually good. Can we talk about that?
yeah, like speaking of which, like why aren't there more things like the Tangled show? Good art style, good animation, and good plot. Actually got the original fucking voice actors back too.
Sadly, they couldn't get the original Mandy Moore back for Kingdom Hearts 3, even though they had her, or for most everything.
She was busy at the time. I think she was busy at the time, so they couldn't get her.
Shit.
That shit gets in the way. But yeah, Princess and Pea, Disney, please make 2D animated movies. I know you said you were going to, but you haven't done that in the past 4 years since you said that. Unless you're just having the one person animate an entire film, then in which case, okay, yeah, that's why it's taking so long.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
meanwhile, my dog is
2D. It's not going to be. It's going to be 3D, but who knows? Is that it?
I mean, I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to it, but you know.
I'm surprised
Is the
you.
Batman movie, is the Batman live action movie any good, by the way?
Which one? There's a lot of those.
The movie,
There's a lot of those.
The one with Robert
HBO
Pattinson.
The
What?
HBO one?
You don't want to be asking me that question because I've already made my voice.
HBO one. There's a bunch of them on HBO.
He's talking about the Pattinson film.
The Pattinson, the new one, that was good. Yeah.
It was
no.
pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, it was
No.
I mean, it's
good.
worth watching at the
Yes.
very least.
No.
I liked it. I do
They could
recommend
have
it.
cut. They could have shaved 30 minutes from the film, and we would have
I
lost
feel like it could have
nothing.
been. Like,
No, they
30
should have
I feel
added-
like it could have been longer. I would have liked
They
it.
should have added another hour.
No, they shouldn't.
Any
that's what-
movie-
exactly
any
what
movie
I'm
that's-
saying.
Any movie that's under 5 hours is wasting my time.
Alex, that movie
Hey,
wasted
Alex,
my time, and it was
Alex,
3
I got
hours
the perfect
long.
movie for you. Kingdom Hearts Key, the movie, which is 6 hours.
Ben, I'm not watching that.
You said you would.
Fuck!
You said you would.
Wait, are we? Wait, what's going on?
Yeah, we're gonna have
Between
to...
you-
We're gonna have to watch,
During
like,
the-
one of the Kingdom Hearts plot compilations.
You are. I'm not.
No, yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
We watched the 358 Days
done.
Over 2 movie.
Yeah, we've watched that.
I missed that, and I'm sad because of it. Anyways, I will give you a heads up on that done. There is a halfway point in the video where it stops saying play Kingdom Hearts 3 and then come back. So we could stop there, and then you could play Kingdom Hearts 3 for about a year or two, and then come back to the video.
Alex hasn't even finished the first game.
He still hasn't.
No, hasn't beaten Chernobog yet.
How do you not be in Chernobog? Okay, next topic. Shovel Knight Dig will be coming to Nintendo Switch, Apple Arcade, and Steam on September 23rd, 2022. And they actually made Aaron Hansen funny again, with Gerard being a complete psychopath as Shovel Knight. Gotta start the timer.
Well, interesting. I like the original Shovel Knight. Looking
From what
forward
I
to
can
it.
tell, it's one of those generated dungeon kind of games where you keep digging down,
Oh, that's
but
fucking
it's different
lame.
every time you play.
That's fucking lame.
I heard it's
Does
good.
it have
I've heard
the
it's good.
Does it have the Rule 63 a variant where if you name your Shovel Knight butt, where
I don't know. I just know it's 16-bit and takes some inspiration from the first game and other dungeon crawler-like games. It does have a story mode, apparently. I don't know, though.
The story is
All I know
Shovel
is
Knight.
I have a lot of new bosses, some story stuff, and whatnot.
Yeah.
But yeah, is that it? Should we go to the next
What were you
topic?
saying the story is going to be, Kevin?
Story is totally gonna be a Shovel Knight does things, and he pogo sticks on his shovel, or her if it's the butt version.
You can actually pick the gender of literally all of the characters in the game now.
Yeah.
Neat.
Axel sends out
Based.
Haunter.
Alright, should we go to the next topic?
So you're in the
Sure.
Burn Tower, Alex.
Yeah, I'm in the bird tower.
Have you acquired
Right.
Surf?
Let's go a little.
Yes.
Let's go to the
Okay,
next. Let's
good.
speed. Let me speed through these. The Snyder's Teen Titans Go episode premiere on September 16th. That's a news thing. I don't think we need to talk about that.
Oh, I guess I'm gonna have to watch that then. First episode of Teen
Yeah,
Titans
we need to watch
Go,
that.
I've
We need to do a stream on
watched
that.
in its entirety.
We need to do a
I'll-
stream.
It'll be.
Yeah, we
I've
need to do
watched
that
a couple
live.
episodes in its entirety.
need to watch the episode live on air.
No, we don't.
Do it live. Yes, we do. Do it live.
No,
All right,
we don't.
okay, so the next topic. So there was a tweet saying we handed the IRS $80 billion so they could start targeting $600 eBay transactions. And that's in reference to eBay tweeting, and I quote, "A message to our sellers. Starting January 1st, 2022, eBay and other marketplaces will be required by the IRS to issue a Form 1099-K to all sellers who receive $600 or more in sales." I'm going to start timer. Fuck the IRS.
Yeah, I think it used to be like 10 grand. Now they
Yeah, they changed it because
now they
budget
want you to do more
increase.
than $600, and it's like, come the fuck on, guys. Come on.
Yeah.
I'm on the verge of having $600 in sales in on eBay for the whole year.
This is
And the year's almost done, and I'm like, do I keep listing and try to make some more money, or do I not want to have to deal with filling out the 1099 come tax season?
This is. I do want to say this is probably going to bankrupt eBay and other sites because people are just gonna say fuck it and not do it at all.
Probably
And
not.
it's
This is a
going to
big
hurt
revenue
them.
stream for a lot of places. So, places like Blow It Out of Here, Declutter, etc. Will make a shitload of money off of it regardless. So,
Maybe,
eBay will be
but I
able
feel like this is
to
going to hurt eBay the most.
eBay will be able to survive off of those sales alone.
True, maybe. I still think it's going to hurt them to some degree. But yeah, I guess that's it. I don't really have anything else to say other than fuck the IRS and fuck taxes. So, next topic. Next topic.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm waiting on you.
Yeah,
Alright.
go ahead.
So Europe's energy crisis. One small copy shop bill goes from 2,000 euro to 9,000 euro in only a short amount of time. I'm gonna start there. Start timer there. And I gotta say, what the fuck?
Yeah, a little under
That's not
little under
sustainable.
3,000 to a little under 2,500 to a little under 900, 9,000 rather. So yeah,
Yeah.
they're just
That's really bad.
it's just
Huh?
fucking insane. Like they're
How long
This-
until this affects the U.S.?
well, the U.S. is largely energy independent, or could be. If our leaders weren't fucking cowards, but
You mean
A lot of-
shells to other countries?
yeah, a lot of European nations had nuclear power plants and closed them down.
It's toxic, Alex. That's good.
That's what they keep saying.
All right.
Ain't no more toxic than the shit they're buying their energy from. Because they had to buy energy from France, and they had to use coal mines and diesel plants and shit like that.
By the
Yeah.
way,
Um, is that it for the energy topic, or
Stop pretending that solar energy is going to solve this problem. The panels
not.
are
Nuclear.
difficult to recycle, they're difficult to manufacture, they create lots of toxic byproducts before, during, and after use. Nuclear energy is the only fucking solution. Like, there's only one good solution, and it's build more nuclear plants. Because nowadays, you can just, you can automate nuclear plants to the point where nothing bad can ever really happen. And, we're not gonna have a 3 Mile Island these days, and we're certainly not gonna have a fucking Chernobyl. Because Chernobyl was run by the fucking Soviets.
Unless someone really fucks up the bag, but even that's unlikely.
Well, total explosive nuclear meltdown isn't even possible with new reactors,
Oh. Okay, good to know.
Alex, why are you letting your puppy get soaked by a crocodile?
Because everybody else is dead.
How?
Damn, though. Okay, so is that it for the energy topic? I'm pretty sure it is.
Randy is underleveled.
Okay, I'm going to the next one. Next topic.
Alex?
Jordan Peele says there may be more stories coming from the Nope movie universe, saying, "We're not over telling all of these stories." Starting timer. I have yet to see it. Is it good?
I have no idea. I haven't watched it.
I don't care for it.
I haven't seen it. I'm wanting to see it, but I just haven't had the time
Uh,
for it.
Jordan Peele is kind of like the modern M. Night Shyamalan, except Shyamalan had a few more strings to his bow. But Peele has only released, because Shyamalan released, he had, supernatural thrillers, and then he had a movie about aliens, and they had a movie about ghosts, and he had a
Alex,
movie we don't fucking talk about, and stuff like that, and he also had a superhero movie. Hey, so, he's got some versatility. He's not lame at fucking everything. But Jordan Peele has one string to his bow.
By the way, Alex,
Yeah?
Arthur or Max could take on the Magnemite, since after Gen 2, Magnemite became a Steel type.
Arthur's going to have to take him on because Max is fucking dead.
You really tried to take on a Magnemite with a normal type attack.
Okay.
Magnemite,
Okay,
fire type, Steel types are weak to fire types.
Awesome.
Okay. No, I guess that's it for Nope, so I'm gonna go to the next topic. Next one is, this is not more of a topic, it's more of a news thing. So, Armed Fantasia and Penny Blood have reached over its over its required amount, reaching over
those games you were talking about last time.
$100,000. Yeah, so that's good. 2 new Japanese titles we can all enjoy in the future.
This is why I hate battling
I've
wimps. There's no challenge in it. Bitch, I beat you! You gotta pay me $1,300 for the privilege of me beating your ass!
Okay.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Bless you. Okay, so
Thank you.
next topic. You're gonna be interested in this, done. Maybe. Ben Kingsley will return as Trevor Slattery in
Slattery.
the Wonder Man series.
Nope.
Okay.
Isn't he the Iron Man 3 guy?
Yeah.
Why is he in Wonder Man? It's like they're splitting up
'Cause
all
he was
the
in
Iron Man
Shang-Chi.
subplots that were left unfinished. It's like they're left they're putting up all the unfinished Iron Man side plots they couldn't do in Iron Man 4 and putting them in other films.
Wonder Man.
Series.
By the way, Alex, I should
Why
explain
is Wonder Man
something.
a thing?
What?
Now that
Why is
you've
it
encountered Entei, Raikou, and Suicune, Entei and Raikou will be wandering about the Johto region and for you to catch, and here's the thing. They will not stay still when you find them. The moment you encounter them, they will attempt to run away.
So I
How-
gotta
how
run
do you
after them.
Well,
However,
I think
they will appear at a random location, and one of the better tactics is to make sure you're at the same level or slightly underneath their level. Oh, and use repel when you're at the location where they're supposed to be. And another thing, you will need it's recommended to have a Pokemon that knows Mean Look.
Okay.
However, you will also... Oh, there's also another problem. They know the move Roar.
Yep.
So
Roar...
they play the Katy
forces-
Perry song at me.
Well, it's more like... it's more like they scare you. And they scare you and then run away.
Okay.
These guys are pains in the ass.
All
So
right.
if you're gonna actually catch them, good luck.
Well, I'll try, but I won't sweat it if I don't.
I'm gonna go to the next topic since we're not talking about this one. So what was the next topic? It was So Marvel artist Mike Diego.
Mike-
I can't
I
read
don't
that
even
name.
think I've ever encountered a pincer on this journey.
Let me send you the
Mike
name. Hang on. Let me send you a name, Done. Can you read this name for me?
Diodato, I think. I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Diodato.
that's it. So he recently, I think on his Instagram, threw shade at Namor's physique, and he said,
yeah.
"You can tell somebody screwed things up when a character from a movie looks in worse shape than the 60-year-old artist who drew him." And there's a picture of Namor from the trailer and a picture of him doing the same exact pose, and he legitimately looks like he's in better shape than the actor.
Yeah, there's a lot of people down at the gym who look in better shape than that actor, too.
By the way, Alex,
Let me
you may want to
post
go
this in the
heal
bro-
up if
yeah,
you're
let
gonna
me- let me-
attempt to take on Morty's
let me-
gym.
Yeah, let me post this in the broadcast chat, and then I'll start it. It's posted. I started the timer, so let's give our thoughts on that. Yeah, he has a point. He has a point. He genuinely has a point. Does anyone?
Why didn't they
I don't
just
really have much
cast-
to say over the.
Why didn't they just cast Jason Momoa as Namor?
Because he was already
Aquaman.
Aquaman.
Yeah, but fuck it.
No, Done. Don't you understand? He's not black.
Don't shoot. This man is not black.
Or in the English dub,
I
hold your
knew it.
fire. This man isn't black.
I knew
To
you were
which-
going to do that
I
joke.
will
I
say-
knew it.
Namor isn't black. He's South
Atlantean.
American in this, I think.
He's in the
Supposedly.
MCU. Yes, he's no longer
Incan.
Atlantean in the MCU as well.
Yeah,
That's
which-
bullshit.
Which means that he has no reason to have any kind of rivalry with the
With Wakanda.
yeah, with Wakanda. Although the fact that Wakanda became a landlocked nation when it had a fucking port in the comics is kind of stupid.
Yeah.
Maybe they have an
Um,
underwater sea.
Yeah. It's stupid.
And by the way, Alex, you do have to go into a certain path when you take on the gym trainers, or to get
Okay.
to the leader, because you can't just like go straight forward. Sage Ping is his surname Fa.
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, next topic is so the someone tweeted out, so the DOJ took documents which they claim are supposed to be super sensitive out of the container, scattered them all over the floor, and took a picture of them and released a picture for the world to see. And it's a picture of them doing exactly that.
Yeah.
So
And then later on it came out that those were just empty folders.
Why
anyways.
did you keep your
Yeah.
Alex? The whole point of having Abra out on the field is so you could switch out.
I know, I forgot.
You should
Alright,
know
continue the
that.
topic. For something that's supposed to be super secret and classified, I don't think Time Magazine is classified.
Oh yeah, but also, like the fucking, the fact that they later revealed in the inventory that those folders they presented were empty is fucking absurd, I think. Like, come on, guys.
Oh, by the way,
You're trying to make a mountain out of a molehill. You're trying to sorry, you're trying to make a mountain out of an anthill, actually.
you might want to.
Excuse me.
By the way, you just ended up causing Peter the friendly Ariados to be trapped by Mean Look. You
Alright.
can't switch out.
Yay.
Alright, what was I? Yeah,
So you might want to
We're talking-
consider
yeah, we're
using
talking about
Night Shade.
we'll get back to the FBI in a bit, but I don't really have much comment until we do, so should we go to the next topic?
Yeah, we'll keep going.
Alright, so, let's see, next topic. We talked about the PS5 last week, so we're not doing that again.
Well, they had a, let's just
this is the
briefly
new
say there's a
thing.
new model of PS5, and there's no discernible changes whatsoever. It's just 100 grams lighter, I believe.
Yeah, pretty much. Next well, this is a news thing. We don't need to make this a
Yeah.
topic. Harley Quinn has been renewed for a 4th season at HBO Max.
I haven't. Let's
It's
see
going
here.
to be. It's going to. Hang on. It's going to cover the DC Assist storyline.
Okay.
Desist. Is that how you
Go
say it?
deceased.
Deceased.
Great. So they're doing that shit by Tom Taylor. Well, I already know
Yes,
it's gonna
but-
suck, so
Yeah, I was
I don't
gonna
need to
say-
watch it.
Like, you know, I have a lot of shit on my DC shelf over here. I have Young Justice Season 3. I have Justice League Dark Apocalypse War. I have all 3 seasons of Batwoman. I have the Birds of Prey show. I don't have the Harley Quinn show.
That's because it doesn't have a home release. as
No,
far
it
as I'm
does.
aware.
It does have a home release. It has.
Does it?
Yeah, it's been released on Blu-ray, but I don't have it. It's not on my priority list. I don't care.
In my opinion,
I have
I-
Batman
I-
and
I
Harley
actually
Quinn.
like-
For fuck's
And the
sake.
thing, I feel like Batman had unintentionally set up the deceased storyline with the fact that he used Frank to try to bring back his parents.
Oh God, that was fucking bullshit. Frankenstein, Batman.
Happened.
Fuck you.
I mean, I do want to say, I actually liked the first season of the show because it
Who
was
were the
this
people-
over-the-top parody.
Like who?
Let me finish. I thought
Okay.
let me finish. It was a parody of the DC universe, and it was a fun one. It was funny. It had charm to some extent. The second season comes around and tries to be more serious. It's like you already set up the tone to be more of a parody than a serious show. I mean, okay, serious moments can be fine, but you're trying to be more drama-y than a comedy to some degree. And it's like, why are you trying to step away from your roots that you just set up the previous season? I have not seen season 3. I don't know if I'll watch it. Maybe. I'm curious, but I mean, I like the first I like the first season. Season 2, it was less good, but I still like elements of it. Also, Kite Man is the best character, and that's my.
I think they wound up pushing the lesbian angle between Harley and Ivy more
They did.
significantly during
Ivy
season
is
3.
literally Ivy in terms of emotional manipulation is literally on the same level as the Joker.
I think she's
Only she
worse
has
than the
boobs.
Joker. Because, like,
and yet people will push that ship just because, oh, Joker's a toxic man, blah blah blah.
because, like, think about it. Like, even when, like, Harley gets on Joker's nerves a lot, but like he also does.
10 seconds.
He kind of goes out on limbs for her sometimes, you know, things that like he does things for her that aren't terrible, whereas like Ivy is like
Timer.
No, we already voted on the extension.
And, did we? Okay.
Yeah, Joker gives a shit about Harley. He sometimes, you know. I don't think Ivy ever really gives a shit about
anybody
her.
but the plants.
Yeah, Ivy doesn't give a shit about Harley except as like a means to an end, and like.
Yeah, that is the comics version. The parody one is slightly more different in that regard.
The Ghastly just killed itself.
Yeah, that's part of what Curse does.
Froggy is so powerful that all the anime committed Sudoku.
Okay, so to explain Curse is a move that could do one or two things depending on the type of Pokemon that's using it. If Alec, if the Pokemon using it is a ghost type, then it'll reduce the Pokemon's health by about half, and every turn that passes is on being cursed, or the afflicted Pokemon will lose a quarter of their health until they're switched out or they die.
Interesting.
So Dunn, you were saying about Harley Quinn.
Okay, yeah. So like, no,
but that. Hey,
but let him speak, Kevin. Let him speak.
I wasn't finished speaking though. Anyway, as I was saying, Alex. Essentially, when it's any other type, the move reduces speed, but adds a stage of attack and defense. So that's about it for Curse.
Okay.
You may you may continue.
But no, like, even in like Suicide Squad, you know, Joker is like he's considering leaving Harley behind, and then he dives into the chemical tank after her anyways, and stuff like that. So there are little moments here and there where it's shown that Joker actually does care about Harley to some extent. It's a very fucked up relationship, and nobody should idealize it, but he does care a little bit. And...
I mean, hell, there's a reason why. I mean, hell, even if it's a manipulation tactic, like at least during the events of Mad Love, of Joker sent and flowers to Harley's cell.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it's a manipulation tactic.
Yeah, I think we're done.
13. Yeah, I mean, as I said, it's a bit more different in the parody version, but again, like, the next topic, I don't really give a shit anymore. Okay, this is about Konami. So Konami teased that they'll reveal a new game from a series beloved around the world. A few days ago, and this is interesting, some screenshots were leaked of a pitch made by Blue Point Studios. That pitch was for a Silent Hill 2 remake, a pitch that has been accepted by Konami. So this Silent Hill 2 remake is now in development. I'm going to start a timer. Let me find those pictures of the leak, and you guys can discuss it.
So, Silent Hill 2 remake. I can't help but think they're gonna fuck it up somehow, because this is Konami, and they fucked up Silent Hill 2 the last time they tried to, redo it, you know?
My opinion is that it's not being made directly by Konami, it's more of a different...
Well, neither was the Silent Hill HD collection.
Yeah, that was that made? That wasn't made by Konami, was it? That was
no. They outsourced that to somebody, and they handed them unfinished assets.
Well, yeah, that was the problem with the HD, because they handed them off an unfinished build of Silent Hill 2, so they had to finish it in what was like 9 months or something.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't that long. So I understand that this game seems to be being made fully built, I guess.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's being remade from the ground up, which is interesting, but the problem is they've been trying to remake Silent Hill 2 with every new Silent Hill game since Silent Hill 4. Like, Silent Hill 3 went back to Silent Hill 1's plot. Silent Hill 0 went back to Silent Hill 1's plot, but tried to recapture a bit of Silent Hill 2's essence. Silent Hill 4 went completely off the rails, and that was probably a good thing, but people didn't like it much. And like, the rest of the Silent Hill games have just been trying to recapture bits of the Silent Hill 1 and 2 essence, except for that weird top-down dungeon crawler thing on the Vita, which was not bad, but, like, come the fuck on, guys. And
I do want to say, back to Silent Hill 4, of course that went off the rails. It's called Silent Hill 4 The Room. It's the room of the franchise. I mean, come on.
Don't look at Robot Crab, he's shy.
What?
Tommy Wiseau had a, I think Tommy Wiseau carried around on, like, a, one of the Transformers back when he was making The Room.
These motherfuckers are talking about there's a kill counter on Kiwi Farms.
Yeah, there's not. Are they
No,
watching?
No, I could screen share this shit, actually, if you all want to.
What am I naming the Centret?
Don't worry about that.
We're done.
Just get them to watch the early part of the stream. That way we can pump up our watch numbers and actually get some monetization on this channel.
Yeah. But yeah.
Alex, what am I naming the Centret? Why didn't you teach Froggy Surf?
Enlightenment.
Hang on. So, does anyone else have anything else to say for Silent Hill, or no?
Oh, no, I'm... You know, it'd be interesting, but, you know, it could very well be interesting. It could very well be good. And I'm certainly going to check it out eventually. But, you know, why go back and remake one of the best Silent Hill games ever when it's still good? Just port it to the new systems and, make a new Silent Hill game. You know?
I'm curious.
Okay,
I want to put my last topic on it. I'm curious that it's being made by a pretty decent studio.
Yeah, isn't it Bloober Team doing it?
Blue Point, I think.
Oh, Blue Point. Huh.
Yeah, so they're pretty good. So it's gonna be interesting. The screenshots are from their pitch, so it's like super early stuff. Before I end this, it is going to be at the PS5 and PC at launch. So that's worth noting. Next topic, let's see what the next topic is. Oh, okay, so this is information. I don't know how old this information is, but apparently Yuka Naka was talking about how Sega wanted to do a Mario and Sonic action game.
Quick question. Kevin, what move should I delete to teach Froggy Surf?
Bubble.
Okay.
By the way, 4 more levels until Froggy evolves into Poliwhirl.
Oh, thank fucking God.
What am I naming the Yanma? It's a dragonfly.
Ranma.
Okay. It is a guy, but it could turn to a woman.
My cat says make Yanma into Lord Fly Guy.
It looks like a lady. Okay, next. Okay, so this topic. This topic. So I don't know how old this one is, but Yuka Naka.
Yuji Naka.
Yuji Naka was talking about how he and Sega, thank you for the correction, wanted to do a Mario and Sonic action game and how they pitched it to Nintendo. According to him, Miyamoto was the one to shot it down because clearly, quote unquote, clearly it isn't necessary for Mario and Sonic to co-star in an action game. Starting timer. What a dick bag.
That's stupid.
So
Wish I could say this wasn't on brand for him, but you know, for as much as I love Shigeru Miyamoto, he's not always up to the times or correct, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I get that it would be difficult, because how do you combine Mario's playstyle with Sonic's? That's gonna be difficult to go. As it would be a Sonic Generations thing. Would you try and combine both gameplay styles? Well, my solution is this: making an RPG. Get the guys who made the Mario and Luigi games, rehire them, make a Mario and Luigi Sonic game. Like that's simple. Because the RPGs are so good. They're
Mario.
so good. Imagine the dynamic between Bowser and Eggman. Yeah, it might be a repeat of Paper Jam, but who cares? It's Mario and Sonic.
If it's a Mario Luigi game, aim guys, just shut up and take my money.
Mario.
Yes.
Mario and Sonic, the Dark Brotherhood.
Well, I think you just killed Ben with cringe, Alex.
I can taste the bad soundtrack.
Alex, why do you sound like DC Abridged Universe Alfred?
Probably because DC Abridged Universe Alfred sounds like Mr. Popo.
He's actually, he actually sounds more like Sean Connery.
Okay. But yeah, seriously though, like outside of the RPG stuff, how would it be done? Like, how do you combine both gameplay aspects into one game?
Mario
if
can
that's
run pretty
impossible?
fucking fast. All you have to do is just, like, if you're gonna do a platformer with them, all you have to do is say, you know, like, oh, they're running at the same speed and have similar movesets now, fuck you.
I don't know. I feel like Sonic should be faster because that's his gimmick.
Well, yeah, Sonic
Like,
should be
it's
faster, but
fast.
Mario, you can have them running at around the same speed with Sonic with a higher top speed, you know?
Yeah, it is difficult because I feel like the best way to do it is to do a Sonic Generations kind of thing, where Mario has his own levels, Sonic has his own levels, and maybe both of them have similar.
I
like,
think
where
they
can
should do it
be
Sonic
together.
Heroes like.
Oh, you know,
It's,
that could work.
all right.
Yeah,
Okay.
that could work. Like we have Mario and Sonic teaming up, and like you can switch between them to do like the different gameplay sections. You know what?
Alex,
Yeah, that could work. That could work. Done.
can you
Depends
imagine
what
a Gears of War game with the cast from Sonic the Hedgehog?
Yes.
Oh man, I
And
want
a
this
Sonic
now.
the Hedgehog game with the cast of Gears of War?
I can see it happening.
Gears of War, co-developed by Epic Games and Ballerinas
No.
United.
No. Gears of Chaos.
This awesome add-on, it's new map, new features, and we replaced that old boring voice cast with the voice actors from Sonic the Hedgehog. Time to bring the heat. Maria, you're too slow. Come
That would be
on,
the
step it
greatest
up.
DLC pack.
Maria, die, motherfuckers! Fucking Gears of
Good day.
War.
I do want to say you could release that DLC pack for $99.99, and I would buy that without a heartbeat.
Alex, how would you feel about Jason Griffith saying all that?
Awesome.
What?
All right, I'm gonna go to the next topic.
Alex, can you
this is
repeat
more of a
that?
news thing.
Awesome!
This is more of a news thing. So this is more of a news. Hang on. Let me speak. This is more of a news thing. Pyra Dogra, who called Zack Snyder's Justice League a global phenomenon, was kept on Warner Bros. Discovery and got a promotion to the Discovery EMEA head. Yeah. I don't know what it
Medium
means, but
Martha
it sounds
sent
like
out Ghastly. It's a shame
Yeah.
she didn't send out Zubat. Who is
Let's see.
Superman's
Oh,
equivalent in this?
I
Okay,
don't
hang on.
know.
This is funny. This is a funny story. I'm gonna read this. Let's not make it a topic though. But this is about Rings of Power. So, according to a Reddit user, they went to the premiere. The post is called "Enjoyed the first 2 episodes, but that premiere was an awful experience." So he said, or he or she, whatever they are, said, "After winning 2 tickets to the world premiere, I expected to go to a red carpet event, see the cast, hear their interviews, and get to share a large room with the creatives behind the show. In reality, I was used as a human prop, made to stand and cheer on people I didn't even know, without being able to hear a word they were saying, for 3 damn hours with no seats. then going into a screening with only fellow competition winners.
Because
There was a
I'm there.
Well, guys,
was a-
I am stuck in a braille puzzle. Luckily, I already know what it means. Cut.
It says there was a pointless applause at the end, as there was nobody that worked on the show there to hear the applause. So I can confidently say, if you win tickets to a red carpet event, do not go. If you get a VIP pass and get the opportunity to roam the carpet, sure, you may get an experience worth the money you spent on that trip.
Yeah, I was gonna say, this sounds like they got them to be like glorified extras for their photo shoot. And
Right.
usually people get paid fairly well to be a glorified extras in a photo shoot, but
Down.
like if you're not getting paid
Yeah,
for
it's
that,
just-
fuck you.
Yeah,
Ooh, I found a sapphire. Hey! You're not supposed to be here.
It's the equivalent of winning a contest to be someone's slave.
Or the equivalent of winning the contest to be an extra in Son of the Mask.
Well, now I gotta go. Now I got more incentive to go to the Team Rocket HQ in 5 Island. Because some
You become
motherfucker
the-
stole my shit.
You become the extra that gets a nose head. Okay, next topic.
I
I'm
want
gonna
to wear a
post this in
giant
general
nose
chat.
hat. I'd do that.
So I'm
would
gonna
you
post
do
this in
anything for
podcast chat,
love?
So, alright.
Yes, but I won't do that.
Hang on. Let me speak so we can get through this together. So the next topic is about The Last of Us. Everyone cheer. I said cheer.
Yeah.
The remake just came out and is an ugly, broken mess. As you can see from the pictures I sent, they just cluttered the entire map with random shit, making the direction of where to go even more confusing for no reason other than to just do that. And it gets worse. It does get worse. Let me find that link again, but
Like-
it does genuinely get worse.
Recent Naughty
So,
Dog
it
games aren't
turns
that
out-
intuitive anyways.
No, it gets worse. So it turns out that Neil Druckmann
Excuse me.
removed people off of the credits and replaced them with himself. That's not a joke. That is legitimately
Neil
let me
Druckmann
see if I can-
and will likely find a way to make himself so flexible that he'll literally be able to suck his own dick.
You mean Neil Druckmann?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Give it to me, Neil. Or rather, don't
I
give
need-
it to me, Neil.
We need
Yeah,
to find
but
that
it's
video
crap.
again, Alex. We need to find that.
Okay, I'm gonna post that in the broadcast chat, but yes, he did legitimately replace other people with himself in the credits. And those
Give it to
people
me,
are like,
Neil.
we don't know why that's the case there. It makes no sense. He genuinely, like, what a scumbag. What a complete and utter scumbag. It just,
Yep.
it makes me think that he remade the game just so he can replace those people in the credits.
Yep.
Like, that's insane. Like,
He
those are
is
people's hard
clinically
work, and you're
insane.
basically- It's just, oh my god.
I already caught one of you. I don't need another one.
See, even my cat agrees.
Hey, if Mason's pussy agrees, then he can't argue. I'm not factually wrong here.
It's just so stupid. It's so
I
stupid,
already
but
have
yeah,
a
it doesn't-
Pidgeot. I don't need a Pidgeotto.
do you guys see the screenshots I'm seeing of how bad the game looks? Like, how is this a remake? How is this a remake?
Yeah,
How?
they've
This looks so much worse. This looks so much worse.
they've cut a bunch of
It
stuff
blows
out.
my- Yeah,
And-
not even that. Like, they fluttered the
Just
screen. Like, what's the
animations,
word
too.
I'm looking for? It looks more bloated. It looks bloated. That's the word I'm looking for. And I even, like, it's awful. the game. I know some people don't like. I consider the first game to be excellent, easily one of Naughty Dog's best. But this remake just downgrades it to a worse extent. It's bad. And apparently there's like a lot of game-breaking bugs too, because of course there are.
That's a modern Naughty Dog
like,
game. I didn't expect anything else.
You know, you can still fall through the map in Last of Us 2. They have not fixed that at all. You still haven't fixed that glitch. But yeah, topic's about to end, so I'll just say, screw you, Neil Drunkman. You're a giant fucking asshole. To the next one. What is the next one? The next topic is... What the fuck? Okay, where is it? Hang on, let me click on what you sent there just so I can actually see what this topic is. What the? Oh god, yeah, you talked about this one. Yeah, no. I did not want to see that picture. God damn, you done.
What was the thing? Oh, the Eugenia.
Bone girl.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, this is a news topic. So, Sony Interactive requires, I think, 14% of the stock of the Elden Ring developer from software. I'm gonna start the topic. So, do you guys think they could be trying to take over the developer without buying them outright, or just them buying stock?
Maybe.
Yeah, it's a maybe, honestly, because Sony is bleeding, and they're probably looking for studios to buy out. And well, the main problem with that is that Sony doesn't have the money to do it. They don't. Like, even when they bought Bungie, they still have the right to release games on other consoles by their own deal. There's no exclusivity thing. They can do whatever they want. It's just that Sony's above them. But Sony can't force them to make an exclusive, so the deal is kind of pointless. That's how that's how low money that they have right now. So, to me, it's possible that they could be putting stocks towards other companies and slowly buying them out, similar to what happened with SNK as of late with the Saudi Arabia Prince. But that's led to good things. Sony buying out companies will not lead to good things. If anything,
what am I naming the hop app?
Software.
Bilbo,
yeah. But yeah, one thing I can see Sony doing, because they're idiots, is forcing them to add difficulty settings to their games, because that would be a very Sony thing to do. Granted, they didn't do that with Demon Souls, surprisingly, so maybe not, but it's Sony, I don't know. Does anyone else have anything else to say?
No.
Alright, next topic. Twitter is testing an edit button. There are a few tweets on the site that says, this tweet has been edited, and Twitter says, yes, we are testing this feature now.
And apparently it's exclusive to Sony Blue, Twitter Blue, or whatever the fuck it is.
That wouldn't even be surprising. That would not be surprising if they locked editing behind a paywall. The same editing thing that every other social media site has. It genuinely would not surprise me. And considering how badly they're losing the lawsuit against Elon Musk currently, I generally think they would pull something like that off. Or try to. What about you guys? What do you guys think?
I mean, Sony's going out on a fucking limb sometimes. I hope they overextend themselves.
You mean Twitter?
Oh yeah, Twitter, fuck. No, Twitter. See, I'm still back on the last topic because my brain's kind of fucked up right now. But,
yeah, that's fair.
Like, it's been a long fucking day. But,
yeah.
Lots to complain about.
Yeah. And really, no, it's just, like, this is a feature that should have been free. And, they're restricting it, and I don't think anybody's gonna pay for this shit, you know?
Nope. It's not even because, like, Facebook has an edit button, fucking Discord has an edit button. I think even TikTok has an edit button, so it's like, no. Yeah. No, they aren't. People will not buy this because other sites have it for free. I mean, who knows? Maybe it'll be released for free. Maybe they'll realize, oh wait, this is a stupid idea. just release it for free and have our numbers grow. I don't think they'll do that, but I guess we'll see.
You know, guys, I'm honestly considering just, ending it with me catching Mewtwo in this, because... Ugh.
We still have a whole half a page of stuff to talk about. I'm just gonna go to the next topic here.
We're probably
Oh, don't
not
worry,
get
I'm
to
gonna...
that, but yeah.
Oh, don't worry, I'm gonna go through all of the Sevi Island and take out all the trainers before I even go back to Kanto.
So, here's the next topic. So,
Alex, switch out.
I'm gonna read this. Let me read this word for word. So, a Fordham law professor who quote unquote supports the student debt cancellation told me, the journalist writing this article, that the White House is likely to lose with the Supreme Court. And he said, and I quote, "If they keep going with this current argument and the interpretation of the statute, it is likely they will lose 6-3, and it's possible they could lose by more." I think he's referring to the 9/11 bill that Biden's trying to use to cut the debt. I'm not 100% sure. Let me just double check the article before we start this topic fully. If it loads, admittedly, I don't know if it will. Oh, yeah, this might be a paid thing. Might not.
You spin me right round.
But yeah, for my
Baby, right round.
The other thing is that a bunch of Republicans are planning to sue Biden over this. So I do think, I will start the topic now. I do think they are going to lose in court, and the debt will not be canceled. What do you guys think?
I mean, it sucks for the people who, who've got some of this stuff. But honestly, like, they're approaching this all wrong the way they usually do. They ought to be, offering, with as much as people pay in taxes, they should be, putting those taxes towards, like, free college tuition. And, things like that, not towards student debt cancellation. And, like, fix the problem now, don't just put a bandage on it.
Yeah. The biggest problem is that they can't even get the right number for how much debt is owned currently.
Yeah.
It changes every fucking year. Like, it could be lower, it could be higher, it could be even lower, it could be even higher. We don't know because they can't do the math for some reason.
Did you know that there's actually, student debt securities?
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
I hate this. I hate it.
Thanks, Biden. I hate this.
I feel only slightly bad, but it is a little funny because Biden did quote unquote share a text of a 50-year-old mother who thanked him for canceling her debts. And it looks so fake. It's not even funny. Now I can finally buy a house. You're 50 years old. You couldn't do so before.
Yeah.
It's like, wait, were you in debt for 30, 40 years? How? What is happening? But yeah, I think that's all we have to say. Does anyone else have anything else to say?
Nope.
Alright, next topic. Well, this is not a topic. It's something I saw that I liked. So someone tweeted out. Anyway, Christopher Robin is the only live-action Winnie the Pooh movie that we'll ever need. It is perfect and no other interpretation is required. I have to agree, that movie was really good.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta say the same. Oh yeah, the entire city of Jackson, Mississippi doesn't have drinkable water. Let's talk about how racism and for-profit water utilities are to blame. Let's actually just talk about how there is no drinkable tap water in the entire state of Mississippi.
It looks like Coca-Cola.
Yeah. Fuck you, Al Jazeera. Like, you can't put this off on, like, racism and for-profit water utilities. Like, people who live in other parts of the state don't have drinkable water either. Fuck you.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I don't even know what to say. Next topic. Let's see what the next topic is. Some of these tweets aren't showing up. That's annoying. Let's see. Oh, okay. So this is some good news. So as we forgot to talk about this yesterday, but remember the FBI kidnapping case with Waltmer?
Oh, the Whitmer thing?
Yeah, so
Oh,
the
yeah.
judge. So last week, we didn't
Gretchen
talk about this,
Whitmer.
but the judge. This is. I'm going to start with the bad news and the good news. The bad news was the judge rigged it against the people who were originally declared innocent of the whole thing and got the jury to say guilty on all counts, all because they wouldn't. The judge would not let them see the actual text of the FBI agents or anything else that proved that cleared them of any wrongdoing. And so, because of that, the defense counsel will seek a new trial based on its investigation into jury misconduct allegations. There's a bit more to it, but basically, because they refused to show the jury evidence, because they dismissed multiple juries suspected of bias against the prosecutors, and so on and so forth. There could be very much a new trial, and it could also just as likely declare them innocent again, because they were already declared innocent before, but they, I guess, vetoed it because it wasn't what they wanted. So we're gonna start the topic here. So yeah, fuck the FBI again. Does anyone else have anything else to say?
No, not really.
Yeah, I think that's all. I'm gonna go next topic. Sorry if that was uneventful for any of the watchers. Oh, okay. We got a spicy one. Halo Infinite. It has entered some controversy, or at least its company has. So they announced that the season 3 of Halo Infinite has been delayed until next year. Not only that, but Forge and Co-op has been delayed until November, and split screen co-op local play has been canceled completely. And now the trend that says Fire 343 has trended. People are calling them out on it, and not only that, but the glitch that allows you to play the local co-screen, the local co-op split screen local, that glitch works. You can still play that, and it's been canceled. So it's like, huh? I'm gonna start the timer right there. I will say, I feel bad for 3430 because apparently the game's code is spaghetti code. You want to explain what that term means, Dun?
Oh, it basically means that it's a tangled mess. You can't tell what leads into what, where, or why.
Yes, exactly. That's basically what Halo Infinite is. I do agree that the management at 343 is pretty terrible, but I also don't think it's fully... I mean, it is their fault for the code being such a mess, but not on the coders trying to get everything to work. Because I understand, because of that spaghetti code, it's making things much harder to develop than it should have ever been. Like, especially when you know the context of Halo Infinite's development, because it's a miracle that ended up as good as it was. It really is. It's a downright miracle. But because of how messed up the code is, there's no real way for them to release content consistently. But them canceling the co-op, even though it is playable via a glitch, is really stupid. Maybe it's because the code is so messed up they can't implement it right. But it's still really stupid. And to make things weirder, they're still releasing it, but through like an online only, so like you can play co-op via 2 screens separately, and you get the point. It's weird. It's a weird situation. I don't think 343 is completely to blame, but I do feel like they definitely have a part to play in that blame. Does anyone else have anything else to say?
No.
Done?
No, not really.
Not really?
I got
Okay.
kicked out of a server.
Woo! Okay, next topic. Warner Brothers has announced that DC fandom has been canceled for this year, but they have plans to do it next year. I'm gonna put a timer there. What does everyone think?
Well, you know,
I gotta be honest.
I kind of guess we should have been expecting that.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Like, what could have they shown? I don't
Actual
think you could have
footage of
really
Blue
shown
Beetle?
anything. No, no, that's totally canceled.
Is it really?
I'm kidding, of course. No, I'm only teasing you, but
I
like,
would hope that it wasn't canceled. All considering they put a lot of effort into making that movie.
it does look actually good, but they don't really have much to show for it. Like, Black Adam's coming out in 2 months. There's no reason to have it there.
Isn't Black Adam coming out
maybe?
next month?
Yeah, you're right. Next month. Never mind.
Yeah, it's October.
So it's coming out next month. Shazam, like, maybe you could show footage of that. Aquaman, that's under super heavy reshoots right now, so that's not going to happen.
Gee, I wonder why.
Flashpoint, yeah, they're not going to show any footage of that. The Ader cut, maybe, but I don't really know what else they could show outside of that. There's not really much they have right now. And since just Warner Bros. Discovery is a new entity, there's not much they can really throw out there that isn't theirs, right? So I understand why it was canceled. It would have been pointless. And yeah, that's my thoughts. Does anyone else have any?
Not really. I mean, ultimately, like Warner Brothers is shooting themselves in the foot significantly now. Like they're saying they want to.
Are they shooting themselves in the foot with a shotgun?
Yes, they're blowing off both feet at once. And I really thought Zaslav was going to be a positive influence on the company, and he may still well prove to be. But that's only if Warner Brothers was seriously cooking the books up till now, and he's like the only reason, and the company isn't fucking bankrupt right now, you know?
Yeah.
Like, there's God knows how many things that could be going wrong now.
I do think it's too soon to say he's been a complete failure, but so far
Yeah.
it could go either way right now. It could go either way, depending. I think it will depend on the DC stuff. Because if that's a success for him, he'll be looked at as a positive influence. If it's a failure for him, I mean, he is bringing Snyder back. So
Weezing just blew up.
Make him a lot of money regardless.
And Bessie almost died.
I will say he is bringing back Snyder and Henry, so that's going to make him a lot of money regardless if he's good or bad. So yeah, next topic, leaked, according to newly released emails obtained by the state attorneys around the U.S., Facebook and the Biden administration arranged weekly to monthly calls to discuss what to censor on the platform, including accounts like Libs on TikTok. So what do you guys think about that?
I'm thinking we pretty much knew that was happening.
Yeah, we live in a fascist state. We live in a fascist state that really wants to be fascist, but can't because our laws give us rights, and they're trying to bypass them as much as possible. But yeah, it's of course they are. It does not surprise me, and no, it didn't surprise anyone else. Everyone looked at me and was like, "Oh, we knew that." I think that's it. I think that's all we have to say, though. There's nothing. I mean, we all knew this. It's just outright confirmed now. So it's like, Next topic. Next. All right. So, to the next topic. Back to the game that refuses to fucking die. Xenoverse 2 is getting yet another DLC pack. This time, primarily focusing on the superhero characters. Gamma A and Gamma, whoever they, Gamma A and Gamma B, I think their name has been confirmed.
Yes, they are. That's what they're called.
Along with two mystery characters, which are probably going to be Piccolo and the new Gohan forms, respectively. Yep. There's going to be a DLC pack later this year and one for early next year.
Come on, Froggy, pull this out of the bag for me. You're my last hope, buddy.
Alright.
So close, so close, so close. So close.
I will say.
No, no, Froggy. Froggy, you were my last hope.
I will say. What was I saying? I will say. this game refuses to die. This game has been getting updates for like how many years? I
Too
feel like
many.
it's been 6 or 8. I feel like when did this game come out? 2014, 2015? I can't remember. It feels too
something like
long. It's been getting DLC. Like the DLC at this point costs a total of $110 now, something like that. It costs more than the base game itself now. That's how much DLC it's gotten. It's ridiculous. I mean, I get it makes a lot of money, but where's Xenoverse 3? Apparently, like, if you believe rumors and such, they've been trying to make it, but they just can't figure out the right direction. So whatever they finish for that game, they just port over to Xenoverse 2. Which, honestly, I wouldn't even be surprised if that was true.
Well, that's the end of Team Rocket in this area.
But, like, yeah.
The only thing I got left to do is beat up all the trainers. Before I go back to, before I go back to Kanto and catch Mewtwo.
I will say, I don't think that the Pack 2 is just going to be the one character. I do feel like they're going to do a few things. My bet is they're going to do more story content specifically for superhero. They're going to add a Cell Max boss, which would not surprise me at all.
That form was stupid.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, it wasn't Cell at all. But
I know it wasn't Cell at all. It was a new thing, but that was stupid.
It was, but I loved it for how stupid it was. We're not talking about that. I think. Does anyone else have any deals at the DLC?
I haven't played Xenoverse 2, so I don't care.
It's a Jester. It was about superhero DLC for Xenoverse 2.
Don't know much about it.
Fair enough. I will say before we end the topic, Cell Max first leaving the container thing actually kind of scared me a little. Like, that was a good reveal of it, but that's all I have to say. The movie was pretty good, honestly.
Yeah. Super Broly was better.
Now we get to our big topic. Biden has finally decided to unleash his inner Hitler just a few days ago. And I will say the memes are glorious. He had this big Nazi speech declaring Trump and Republicans as the biggest threat to democracy, attacking their supporters. There were hecklers at the event that were yelling "fuck Joe Biden," and it got so bad that he couldn't even focus on his telegrapher, and he got angry as a result.
Wait. Ben, that's obviously bullshit. That's obviously bullshit. You want to know why I say that's obviously bullshit? Because Joe Biden can't go through one sentence without stumbling and shit.
He was doing that in his speech. I mean, it's true, but he was doing a lot of his speech. There was this weird scripted kiss moment between him and his wife, and it was awkward. At the end of the speech, he was kind of stumbling around looking for her. It was weird, man. But they thought it was a good idea to put him behind this red blood-like wall and have him do this like Nazi-like speech. Is like, you're really doing this?
Yeah, and check it out on Twitter. I made a little Photoshop.
He made it while he and I were talking last week.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nothing. I've seen someone take like a clip of someone just saying something like 10 seconds ago, make a remix into it, and then play it, and then make that remix so fast that you can hear the loading thing and play it back on the same radio show.
You know what I need to do? I need to take that picture of,
Alex, you don't need to level up Arthur, or you need to level up your Abra.
I need to find, Marcus. That picture of Marcus.
Does anyone have any thoughts on the...
I need to take that picture of Marcus about to eat a hot dog, and, have him, put his face on top of Biden.
But yeah, does anyone else have anything else to add to the whole thing, or no?
I think Biden pretty much secured his loss in the next election.
No, He didn't just do that. He gave Democrats a huge loss for the midterms. Because after that speech, who's going to vote for Democrats in the midterms?
Basically,
Who in
nobody.
there? Except like Nazis and fascists, I guess, like the people against Kiwi farms. But that's it. We're going to see like, I mean, after the speech, I'm gotta be honest, I wouldn't even be surprised if they tried postponing the election or trying to stop any of the results going through. Especially if it's like a big red wave like we all think it's going to be. I would genuinely not be surprised if they pulled off every trick in the book to prevent any of the winners being able to go into Congress. I genuinely would not be surprised. What about you, Dunn? What do you think?
No, yeah, that's basically exactly what I was thinking there.
Yeah, there's no way. After that whole Nazi speech, there's no way. They're going to postpone it or delay or just cancel the results, saying, we are doing this to protect your democracy. We cannot let these people get into office, yada, yada, yada. There's probably going to be, my friend with Tet was suggesting in the chat, saying that they're probably going to do like a false flag, maybe even get rid of Biden just to postpone it. And with how stupid things have gotten, it wouldn't even be surprising. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, I think that's all I have to say. So, does anyone else have anything else to add?
Nah.
What were you saying, Don?
What am I?
No.
What am I pitching now?
All right. Should we go to the next topic?
Yep.
I mean, my.
All right. This is in title, but we finally get to talk about She-Hulk. Everyone clap.
I heard a lot of shit involving that.
Yeah.
We've been talking. I haven't watched episode 3 yet. I meant to watch it before I got here, but I wasn't able to. I've watched the first 2 episodes. I've heard episode 3 was the worst so far. But before we start the topic fully, there's an interesting thing. So the top turns of the week, someone was posting like the charts of the turns. She-Hulk's not even in the list of turreted media. Not even in the list. There is 0 interest in this show, even in terms of pirating. And like I even double checked IP torrents to see how accurate that is. It's pretty accurate. There's not a lot of people trying to pirate this show at all, if there are any, besides me. So it's like, oh,
Ben,
that's not good
I
for the
think
show.
we're tiptoeing around the actual reason why we're talking about She-Hulk.
Please don't make me talk about it.
Twerking
You have
scene
to. Yes.
At the end of episode 3.
Yes. Tony Stark died so that Jennifer Walters can twerk in front of a client.
Yeah.
Can we?
And the twerking thing is made all the worse because, like, they were talking about, like, She-Hulk gets catcalled in the street. This show isn't about the male gaze, yada yada. And it's like,
I literally saw
explain
my
that.
fucking
shaking your
father
ass with
my
Megan the
mother.
Stallion.
What the fuck are you going on about?
Like, it
Why did any-
completely goes
even
against
if that
the whole
is-
message of the fucking show.
Even if
It
that is
goes
just a
against the whole
post-credit scene, like, what the hell?
Hell, if
I
I
don't-
was getting catcalled, I'd be like, yo, give me some more catcalls. I don't mind that shit.
I like
I'd
it's
be
still
like, yo, I'm getting some bitches already.
that wasn't even like it's hypocritical, but it's just awful to look at. I literally cringed harder than I have ever cringed before, and I feel bad for all the VFXers who hadn't seen their family, all because they had to animate that scene. Because we all know that there are animators who were kept home.
And
just to
then
animate
we
that.
have the MCU stands who are like, there were Tony Stark's allowed to pee in his suit. Oh, and Zemo's and Hulk's bare ass was shown. Oh, and then there's Zemo's stupid dance that you don't complain about. But this is what broke the straw on the camel's back. It's literally
stupid.
because of the hypocrisy surrounding
Also,
this whole scenario.
Also, like,
Oh
people
my
were talking
God,
about
I'm
how, like,
so
oh,
stupid.
nobody was bitching about Naked Hulk and Naked Thor. And it's like, where were you?
Where were you, people?
I'm so stupid. I'm so sorry. I accidentally posted the conversation in memes. I'm stupid.
I mean-
please be patient.
I'm usually very patient.
But yeah, I'll be honest. I've been kind of avoiding watching She-Hulk because of the twerking thing, because it genuinely hurts so much to look at. I didn't even want to try. I mean, I have to because I have to talk about the show. So next week I will talk about 3 and 4 because it's my duty. But like, damn it, Marvel! I'm trying to give you the benefit of the doubt. I praised you for some of the few of the good stuff of the show, but when I see footage of a Sims model working with bad animation, I question why I even do so. All right, I think that's good. I think that's a good way to end it. So I'm gonna go to the next topic. So Stan Dolan, the guy who sided with Vic in court, said something rather interesting. So he said, I talked with a few friends in the dubbing industry, or just the industry in general, about some recent developments. Plans are in the mix for a couple of changes. One thing is for certain. They do not care for Crunchyroll. And he went on to say, owners of 3 different companies are working together to put these changes into effect. And then he said, different topic. Someone was trying to get a very special behind-the-scenes product for their remaster project. That was before a certain company showed up. Needless to say, they will never get the rights to said product, which has only been shown a few times to lucky convention attendees. So I'm going to start a topic. So what do you think is happening? If I had to guess, there are certain dub companies that are looking at Sony buying everything and saying, we need to work together or we're dead. I think that's what's happening.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yes. They're probably figuring out ways to counter them. Maybe with Vic's own dubbing company as well. They're probably making a plan to counter what Sony is doing, which would be very good because there needs to be competition. And they've realized that and they need to push harder now, harder than ever. I will say the one thing that I would love to see is if these companies outbid them for the Dragon Ball Super 2.0 dubbing rights.
That's not going to happen.
Imagine
Funimation secured the first right of refusal on Dragon Ball a long time ago.
Yep.
Well, not really, because when Super happened, it took them years to get the dubbing rights for that.
No, they had the dubbing
reason.
rights, they just didn't have the right to put it out there. Like, the dub was...
That makes it worse!
Yeah,
makes it worse!
Yeah, because, like, they, Sony / Funimation, they got the dubbing rights. But they had to get a TV deal, and they weren't allowed to get the TV deal until they, finished doing Kai. Alright, so they had the Super dub completed ahead of time, like they had the Kai dub completed ahead of time. But, they had to delay the release. Which is incidentally why the subbed version of Super came out on digital platforms first.
Man, I do wonder though, because even like Toei has been apparently sick of Funimation or Crunchyroll now, so it makes me wonder if there will be a straw that
Punchy stuff gaplex.
Will that happen? Will they like snap and say screw you, Crunchy, we're out, or will they just stick with them no matter what? I mean, who knows? I don't know. I guess maybe it's possible, but like with how much money a superhero made, I mean, yes, that did drop 88% in the box office in the second weekend. It still made more money than Super Broly, and that's a success in their book. So I don't know, like. I do hope these dubbing companies can work together and counter Sony in a productive way. I guess we'll see. Does anyone else have anything else to say?
No.
Alright, I'm gonna go to the next topic. This isn't really a topic, but the composer of Kingdom Hearts, Yoko, has met Toby Fox.
Yoko Shimomura?
Yep, she has met Toby Fox in person and did a few pictures with him.
With him holding his in-game avatar over top of his face like he has lately.
Hey, to be fair, Kohei Horikoshi wears a mask.
Yeah.
No, she doesn't have a mask in photos.
And, let's see here. Oh, yeah, Toby also tweeted out there will be no new, though Deltarune Chapter 3 will not be coming out this year, but he does have something planned for,
sorry. I got one more island to cover, guys.
For, the anniversary of Undertale later this month.
Toby Fox announces the live-action movie produced by Illumination.
Live-action movie produced by Illumination, directed by...
Yes.
I don't fucking know.
No, directed by Michael Bay.
I was gonna say...
No,
hey,
directed...
Who would be the...
Directed by Zack Snyder.
Zack Snyder would actually be an appropriate choice for Undertale. Oh, possibly. Because he could actually pull that off. Michael Bay would turn it into explosions. And therefore...
Flowey would... No, everything... Everything in there, in that movie, aside from the main character, would just explode for no reason.
Yeah.
No, you don't understand. Michael Bay's version would just be the genocide route of Zuko.
No, it'll be the pacifist route, but it'll be...
I would love to see that shit.
But it'll be full of explosions, and therefore it will be Papyrus's favorite movie.
Dude, I'm gonna say
yeah. Why did I explode?
I'm going to say a hot take, but I think Undertale is fucking boring.
That is a hot take because you are wrong.
I know. Oh my god! Every
time
Papyrus poses, or there's an explosion behind him for no reason.
It Sans be like,
and then there's two explosions.
Why is everything blowing up?
Two explosions behind Metaton.
Undertale is a little funny, but dear God, I just don't find a lot of enjoyment.
Yeah. Cassio, He-Man.
Basically, he's imagined Skeletor's voice as the voice of Papyrus.
Curse you, human! You keep escaping from my cunning trap!
I feel like everyone imagines him with that voice because it's so perfect and it's true. It's genuinely perfect.
Yeah.
I do want to say every time Sans makes a bad pun, someone randomly explodes. Like if he like in the restaurant, he makes a pun.
Yeah.
There's just a random explosion at another table.
And because monsters are made out of magic, they can't get hurt from it.
they're just covered in dust and debris.
Sans,
If I wanted to say something,
every time you make a pun.
Deltarune is I would say that Deltarune's a lot more fun than Undertale.
Deltarune has more going on, I think, but Undertale has like more solidness to it right now.
It has
Sans, that every time you make a stupid pun, something explodes.
Oh, really? I guess we're all boned.
And then even better, what about you, Papyrus? Every time you pose dramatically, something explodes.
Yes, but if nobody's behind me, they don't. Sans, why are you behind me?
I just want to die.
I want to see what happens. Come on, do it. Go ahead, do it.
I will
do
not.
It or no balls.
Sans, we are skeletons. We don't have balls.
No balls.
I don't care what Tumblr says. We don't have balls.
I don't care what that girl that draw you with the peanut head says.
We're clearly having too much fun.
I I can't breathe.
Juggler
Sometimes,
Mason sent help
I feel
Pine
like
go.
sometimes I'm the chill guy.
I'm dying. Okay, then we need to go to the next topic before I cry. Okay. Give me a
Oh,
moment.
blah.
I'm in pain. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, next topic. Next
Oh,
topic.
I'm smiling too much. Holy shit.
Oh god, that was so good. Okay, next one. Okay, so a detailed inventory list of materials seized at the FBI Trump raid were unsealed. The majority of the items appear to be unclassified government folders, which are empty, magazines, newspapers, books, photos, and press articles.
Oh yeah.
Give me
Nothing
Oh, wait,
burger.
they were just magazines?
Giant
Okay.
nothing burger. Just because I see it in the
I
magazine.
can't believe. Wait,
Just because you read it in the magazine, don't see it on the TV screen.
Wait,
Don't
guys,
make
guys,
me
guys,
let you know.
guys. I can't believe they stole my porno of Melania. This is the worst trade deal in the trade deals ever.
It apparently gets worse. I forgot to mention this, but they also raided his 16-year-old grandson's room and stole his clothes along with his wife.
Why?
No, that's a mess. Oh,
Wait, was it his grandson or his son? Are they They're talking about
Grandson.
Baron?
Baron?
No, that's
is
his
he?
son.
Baron.
Baron's his son.
Oh, that's his son. Yeah. Okay, my bad.
going through someone's grandson's stuff?
His son's
His
stuff,
son.
yeah.
Yeah, my bad. That's my bad.
Especially considering that, like, Baron Trump is literally the size of The Undertaker.
Is he? Like,
Yeah, he's like
legitimately?
6'7".
Jesus Christ.
Oh, Lord bless.
I don't know who between
Baron
Trump and
Trump-
Ivanka have the better genetics on that up front.
I
Oh,
mean, the more they're gonna do this shit to Trump, the more they're just handing him the election.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, they're doing everything they can to try and get a charge on him, but they even admit that the classified government folders that they have, they're all empty. And there's no proof whatsoever that he got rid of them or they were even full of something anyways. There's nothing. There's nothing they can charge him with. So
So
there's
the FBI is seething right now.
yes.
Yep.
Holy
Yes.
shit!
So yeah, stupid. Yeah, I think that's it for the topic. So I'm gonna go to the next one. Next one is the what was it? Yeah, here it is. The California the California legislature has rejected a bill to strengthen the state's anti-concealed carry law that Governor Gavin Newsom and Democratic leaders crafted in response to the U.S. Supreme Court's ruling that expanded a person's right to carry firearms outside of a home.
Haha, the only thing that'll prevent you from killing me! Suicide!
That was perfect, done. That was perfect for the topic. Was that just
Well-
the game, or was that good timing,
That-
or was that?
That was literally just the game. I was waiting for you to get done talking so that I could make that joke.
You can't murder me if I want to die.
It's
No,
like
you
that
can't-
code
the
meant.
correct phrase is the correct
shit.
phrase, Jester, is you can't murder me if I am already dead.
Holy shit, the timing.
I'm here to
Papa was
murder.
watching a movie in the other room and some gunshots went off in the movie.
I'm here to murder you. Well, joke's on you. I want to die.
お前は私は死んでい
I
る
had right here. Here, I'll make it easy for you. Yeah, just shoot at the red mark on my head. Go on. Do it.
Do it, you
Please.
pussy.
I
Do it
am
or
in
no
terrible
balls.
pain. I want to die.
I want
Anyways,
Hey, come on, shoot
so-
me, you cockhead. And shoot me and no balls.
to. Sounds you still don't have balls.
Yeah, but he does. Oh wait, that gun's empty. Here, let me Let me conjure you up some bullets. There's some bullets. I can't guarantee they have gunpowder in them. You might want to talk to Papyrus about that. He takes control of all the fireworks.
Why do you assume that?
Because you're the one
Alex,
who farts explosions around here.
Okay.
Well, Alex,
God,
I found a fan fee.
Oh, nice.
Okay,
Catching it.
Okay, so Gavin earned an L. He won't be able to restrict concealed
Fuck.
carry rights in this state, so that's good.
One moment, gentlemen.
I hate so Biden or not, I don't think. I mean, not Biden, Gavin. I don't think there's much else to say. So next topic. What else is there? We talked about that already. Talked about that. So, there's a rumored leaked appearance, of actors that will be at D23. Or no. I'm gonna read that. Marvel Studios have hired these actors and will be confirmed at D23. Keep in mind, this is not confirmed. This is a rumor, but I thought it was interesting to share anyways. So, we have John Boulgla, Henry Cavill, Jodie Comer, Daisy Edgar Jones, John Krasinski, Jean Carrar I can't read that name,
Giancarlo
I'm so sorry.
Esposito.
Correct, yes. And then
the guy...
Denzel Washington.
Denzel
Start
Washington,
timing for
yeah.
that.
So the guys,
Yes.
for those of you who don't know, Gus Fring / what's his name? Stan Edgar from the... Gus Fring from Breaking Bad, Stan Edgar from The Boys,
Yes.
that's Giancarlo Esposito. And everybody knows Henry Cavill is Superman, and I legitimately hope that, if Cavill actually does wind up in the MCU, they've got him playing, like, the Sentry or Hyperion or somebody like that.
I think it is going to be Hyperion. I think I saw a leak earlier that said it was going to be Hyperion.
Of course.
Like in Loki season 2 or something.
I have named
I don't really
fan
know.
fee Heffalump.
Oh, nice. Of course, they could also have him
Yeah,
playing somebody completely unrelated. They could have him playing Wolverine, which would be even more unfitting than Hugh Jackman, because Cavill is taller than
He's
Hugh Jackman.
Giant.
Cavill
Yes.
is 6'1",
Giant.
Cavill is 6'2", and Jackman is 6'1".
There are two here that surprise me.
Not only
First
that,
one
Cavill is British.
Well,
The first one is
yeah, but
the first one is John Boyega, which is I think he played Finn, right? He played.
John
Finn.
Boyega. Yeah.
Yes. Like that's interesting because he did previously say that he wasn't really interested in Marvel, so what role would they have given him? And one other one that surprised me was John Krasinski.
Oh, Krasinski.
So
John
he's probably-
Krasinski.
So if the list is true, he's probably going to play Mr. Fantastic officially, which would be fantastic, pun intended. Haha. But like, yeah, I hope interesting list, but honestly, I half hope it isn't true because I don't want Gus as Professor X.
I like Giancarlo Esposito, but he is not going to play Professor Xavier.
You know, it's Marvel. They would totally
It's got
cast
nothing-
him as that just to spite
It's
their
got nothing to
fans.
do with his race. He's just like,
Yeah.
I'd even think he'd do a good job, but he's better suited for villain roles, I think.
He's better as a villain. Like if it was someone like Magneto, I wouldn't agree with the casting, but like
Yeah,
plays
because how
such
many...
good villain roles?
Yeah, I was gonna say, how many black Jews were there in 1940s Germany?
Very
Oh,
few.
boy.
but
I mean,
I
according to
imagine
the
there
Nation of
was-
Islam, it would have been all of them, but, you know.
What?
Oh, you've never heard of that.
Wow. Okay.
No.
Oh, okay,
No,
goody
no,
goody
we're-
gumdrops. Okay, so, the Nation of Islam and
we're
the Black
ending the
Hebrew...
topic there.
And the Black Hebrew Israelites are a group of two different groups of black supremacists who both claim that every important human being in history was black.
Which is stupid.
Like, they're basically the way was Kang's crowd, except, you know, even worse. They say, like, oh, Julius Caesar was black. Shakespeare was black, etc. I'm like, this is a big thing, yeah. It's fucking stupid. Like, go watch PSA Sitch's video on the Black Hebrew Israelites and the Nation of Islam. Because the funny thing is, despite the fact that I don't think they like each other very much, they do have very similar beliefs. So, yeah. In terms of, like white people were a creature invented by an evil angel who was looking to breed the perfect...
Isn't that one of those idiots on the libs of TikTok?
Yes. Yes, it is.
I was gonna say something, I don't remember now. Should we go to the next topic?
Yeah, might as well.
This one, I'm so mixed on. Because it's a game that I think is really good, but it also pissed me off they lied, so... Destroy All Humans 2 released, and fans have discovered that there was a side quest that was completely removed, despite the tagline at the beginning saying nothing was altered or removed from the game.
In other words, they lied.
The side quest in question is, to make a long story short, Crypto turns a man into the girl. He apparently wanted to be a girl, confesses to his wife about it, and then gets divorced. Yeah, it's... Ooh, I'm going to start, and I want to get my...
Dude looks like a lady!
Oh my lord, are you fucking kidding me right now?
No.
Someone got fucking harassed on Twitter because they were telling that Bridget being trans was not true.
Oh, yeah, I fucking believe it.
Yeah, I saw that. It doesn't surprise me. It does not surprise me. Back to Destroy All Humans. I know we talked about the Bridget thing already, so I don't want to go back to this. I'm mixed on it because to me, I feel like this is not on the developers because they seem to have a very big love for Destroy All Humans. They love its games. It feels like something that was potentially, and I hope this is the case, by the publisher. And I'll be honest, they got away with a lot with this remake. Like, more than you would ever think. So, to me, it seems like something the publisher put their foot on. Like, all right, you can keep everything else. You have to.
I think it's like this. People would complain about it because it's just another example of trans being the protected group.
Mm-hmm.
That
I
nobody can criticize at all.
It's not even like criticizing it, it's just making a joke. That's it. Like the end joke is that he or whatever he now gets divorced.
We're gonna reinforce this transphobia or some shit. Oh, fuck off.
It's more about the lady that he was married to was being transphobic. Like,
dude looks like a lady.
I do feel like this is one thing where it was the publisher more than the developer. And I feel bad for the devs because I feel like they fully intended to include the scene. Hell, I wouldn't even be surprised if it was in the code of the game. But, I mean, again, it's shitty because the beginning did say that nothing was removed. So it's one of those moves where you get everything but the one thing that was promised to be in the game. Which is shitty. So what do you guys think? Dunn? Kevin? Anyone?
It's a shitty situation, kind of like that one with the Yakuza 3 remaster where they cut out the drag queen storyline, but the original Yakuza 3 also cut out way more content, so you're kind of fucked no matter which way you want to go.
This is true.
Yeah.
Because the original Destroy All Humans 2 wasn't very good, admittedly. It was kind of a half-assed sequel with some really good writing. This one improves on everything that game tried to do.
Yeah, so at this point, it's kind of like, do you not support the game and have it fail, or do you like only do you support it and get more shit, or what? You know, well, it's like
I just want to Destroy All Humans 3. That's what I want.
Here's what I say: buy the game on clearance. That's what I always do.
Yeah. I already have my copy. It's too late for me to return it. It's a good game. Like, if you don't mind the one mission being cut and you happy that everything else is still there, buy it. It is worth the price. But if you are unhappy the game lied to you at the beginning, yeah, just stay away. So let's go to the next topic. Let's see. We already talked about Lords or Rings of Power, so we don't need to do that. Okay. Activision promises that Modern Warfare 2 will be the most quote-unquote advanced Call of Duty game in the history of the franchise.
I find that impossible to believe.
And read what I said.
What did you
say? Okay. Let's be fair. Let's try to be at the very least. Let's try at the very least be a little fair.
No,
you know,
I want. Before you do that, I want Ben to read what I said.
What did you say? Because I can't find it.
Okay, it should be right next to it.
I see a comment about YouTube, but not about Activision. So I think you forgot to push enter on that.
What did you say then?
Scrolling.
Jesse!
Okay. No, okay, so yeah. So I feel like they're reusing, they're reusing these promises so that gaming media outlets can reuse headlines from the last time this game came out, you know? Because we already had a Modern Warfare 2 that was the most advanced Call of Duty game in the history of the franchise.
Which, by the way...
I will be fair there, it was at the time.
No, I understand that. I'm just saying, I'm just making a snide comment. But, that's fair. Like, and fun fact, the original Modern Warfare 2 is still a really good game.
It is. I would say the early Call of Duty games are some of the best games ever.
Like, I think you
Black
can pick
Ops
up...
1 and Black Ops 2, for example, are some of the best campaigns ever.
Yeah, so you can pick up Modern Warfare 1, 2, and 3, World at War, and the first two Black Ops games for less than $60 total, I think. Go ahead and pick those up for, like, Xbox 360. Don't buy the PC versions, because the PC versions are always overpriced.
Yep. And the PC versions also lock out the bots.
Alex, why didn't you switch out Arthur?
Why would I switch out Arthur?
Curse and hypnosis?
There's something I was going to say.
I see two very good reasons.
Hang on. So I will also say that Ghost, Advanced Warfare, and Infinite Warfare are also worth checking out. Ghost, because that had an amazing multiplayer. Infinite Warfare, because you can kill Kevin Spacey, and it introduced the press F to pay respects, which changed internet culture as a whole. And Infinite Warfare, because that was actually pretty good. And I'll argue that was the last great COD game ever released. Because it was the last great COD game, honestly. Everything else was just shit, including Vanguard. Okay, next topic. I don't want to remember Vanguard. The Payday developers tweeted out 4 words. We're making Payday 3, and that was it.
And somebody said they should have NFT heists in there, and I fully agree.
Yes. Okay, next one. This one's showing, it's back to Last of Us. They're shitty as always. The Last of Us Part 1 Firefly editions, which are basically collector's editions.
Yeah, the super expensive collector's edition, yeah.
Yep, they have been showing up damage. And to make matters worse, Sony is refusing refunds or returns for these items.
Yeah, and isn't this like a Sony exclusive, too? Like, you can't get it from Amazon?
Yes. It was Sony exclusive, yes.
Okay, fuck you guys. So hard.
Yeah. Amazon would have refunded everything. Sony is refusing to do so despite their policy saying that they would. So, yeah. Sony's just being greedy, as always. So, like, yeah, this is pretty disgusting behavior, though. Like, you should at least offer them a replacement. Like, you should at least be that decent. Like, Nintendo would do it. Microsoft would do it. Sony would do it. Like, come on. why the fuck can't you?
Limited Run
What
has
is the
fucking
excuse
done
there?
it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Limited Run
Exactly.
fucked up and sent me the wrong version of Battle for the Grid. And while I have my problems with them, like, they at least made it fucking right.
Yep, I've had issues where I get like a damaged app Limited Run. I'll contact them. A few days later, they'll reply back, send me a new item with no issues whatsoever, and I get to keep my old copy.
Yep.
So it's like, yeah, even like fucking Limited Run, with the issues that they do have, they'll fix your issue. They'll go to you like, oh, we're so sorry. We'll get this issue fixed for you ASAP.
Hi, Hitman Top.
Limited Run has better support than fucking Sony. Sony, a company with billions of more dollars. Billions with a B. Fuck this company. Should we go to the next topic?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. This one oh wait, yeah, this one I think you posted this one, right? Let me check. Yeah, you posted this one. This is about GTA 5. So the Quant V graphics mod for GTA 5, which also offers a version of 5M, I don't know what that means, has been claimed to contain code to remotely wipe files in case of remote admin decision. Initial investigation shows these claims are correct. You posted that done, so I don't know if you have any further context about what this mod is or whatever.
Yeah, so let me go ahead and say this was I believe, yeah, it was a graphics mod for GTA 5, and it was a 5M is a back end for a bunch of GTA custom servers. And Laid Back Nikes on Twitter posted later that Quant V contains intentionally included malicious code, and Quant has not brought this up. There is somehow it's like calling home with some kind of information, as far as we can tell by looking at it. And, let's see here. The image that, Laid Back Nike posted says, Quant V checks for certain conditions, and if they're not met, it begins listing all your computer's drives and then runs. On every single drive it finds, it runs rmdir/s/q drive letter on every drive it finds. That means it will try to delete all files and folders on those drives, network locations, or removable media.
What?
Yeah. Then proceeds to draw a turquoise screen in-game, possibly as an attempt to hide any errors of files being missing in-game. And rmdir is a Windows command used to delete files and folders. Whereas by default, it doesn't delete folders that are not empty. /s allows you to delete folders with files in them. And /q specifies quiet mode, no prompts for confirmation when deleting a directory tree. And they said that they're still investigating the conditions for the wipe, but it appears that Quant V contacts an endpoint under Quant V's control with a unique key, and if that key is not listed, it starts wiping drives, which is some fucking bullshit.
Agreed. I don't really have anything else to add, but fuck the modder.
Yeah, Quant also stole source code from multiple developers, repackaged it as his own, and sold it without creditor authorization. And so, you know,
Send that fuck to jail.
This guy,
Send him to jail.
If this guy did anything like this, he deserves to be put in fucking prison.
Yep. All right. Next topic. I remembered this. I just remembered this. So I'm gonna bring this up as the next topic. Rick and Morty and Death Battle have returned on the exact same day. Rick and Morty, from what I've been told, had a phenomenal season premiere. Apparently, I've seen some clips, and yeah, it's actually really well written. It sets up the main antagonist for the arc. I guess the Prime Rick arc, I guess, is sorry, I shouldn't have said that. But there's a new villain, of course. There was some good writing there, from what I can tell. And Death Battle returned with John Wick versus James Bond. Which
I
is
still
actually
haven't
pretty
seen
good.
that, but I
I'm not gonna
need
spoil
to,
it,
you
but-
know.
Let's just say,
It was
and
pretty
Alex,
good.
let's just say that if you know anything about Mr. Bond,
James
on-
Bond.
and then you should know what the outcome is.
Oh, I know quite a few things about both of these characters, and
Yeah,
well,
it's a close match. I'm not gonna say who wins, but it was a very fun fight. It started off a bit too janky in the animation at the start, but it got better as the fight went on, and it was really fun. Like, they did some really creative stuff with the fight, and there were some things they did that I wasn't expecting them to do. It was fun. I really had fun with this episode. It's not the best
Sadly, it
this
was a little
season.
too jank for my taste.
I didn't really see a lot of jank after the first part of the fight. The first part was very janky, but I thought the rest of it was very good. On my ranking of the Death Battle episodes, I don't really know. Where would I put it? Let me think. I think I would put it, like, on my season 9 listing. I would say maybe in my top 5, like under the Hercules versus Sun Wukong, under Thor versus Vegeta. Above the other
Thor versus
episode.
Vegeta was basically Job Vegeta getting struck down yet again.
It was such a phenomenal. That episode was hype, and I don't even know why they made it that hype. I mean, it was awesome. That music, mwah, beautiful. But yeah, that was fun. We got our next time. Do you mind if I spoil next time done or no?
is
Black
it,
Adam versus Apocalypse.
I was gonna say, is it Rick and Morty versus Doc and Marty?
We
No,
really,
no.
you know what we really
No.
needed? Apocalypse to go up against Brainiac.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll be honest. I don't mind this one. I think it makes sense. There are some connections that actually make sense, and it's a
But this
popular
is still
request
yet
for
another
the show.
DC versus
and-
Marvel.
I mean, I don't mind it. We've only had 3 of those this season. Wait, how did we have 3 of those, or was it 2? Scarlet Witch versus Antenna. Was there one other, or was it just 2 so far?
Harley fought
Because
against
we've-
somebody who wasn't from Marvel, so at least there was some creativity there.
Yes. Let me double check just to make sure I got my bases covered. But I'm pretty sure they've only had 2 Marvel versus DC episodes this season, which is really good. Like, that's way better than the other seasons so far, because you usually have like 5 or 6. This one's had a low amount, which is very, very good. So let me just double check here. Okay. Yeah, we've only had 2. 2. This does include Black Adam versus Apocalypse. 2. I have to give credit to Death Battle on that. They are restraining themselves on doing these matchups, and I'm happy for that. Of course, they're gonna still do them, but as long as they keep them like on a low number and bring some variety, I think that's fine. I think that's perfect.
There, Grunge.
But yeah, one before we end
Yes,
the Death
takes
Battle
out
topic,
all
they
the
did tease. They did tease 2 other matchups.
Ah,
They teased-
there it is.
They teased another Dragon Ball episode with Trunks, and they teased a new series, Lord of the Rings, with the villain. Well, how do you say the villain's name again?
Sauron.
What was it? Yes, Shauron. And my bets for those 2 are Trunks versus Silver, and Shauron versus the Lich King from World of Warcraft.
Ooh, those are good pairings.
Sauron smash!
Man, I
Oh,
feel bad for Silver
Sauron.
though because
Ungot cut.
I'm gonna be
Sauron
honest,
have explosive diarrhea.
Because I
Sauron
do-
go boom.
let me talk, Kevin. Let me talk. But yeah, I think Silver is going to get his ass destroyed if
Probably.
they don't use
Obviously.
Archie. They need to use Archie, please. They need to use that version, or else he's not going to stand a little
Yeah.
chance against Trunks. Like, I don't usually like them using composite versions, but with how little Sega uses Silver, I believe it's very much more justified here, just to make things
Well, I
more
mean, Toei
even.
barely used Trunks. Rather,
I mean,
Toriyama
but here's
barely
the
used
thing, though,
Trunks.
like, I mean, to be fair though, like they brought him back and gave him like these new forms and powers and such. So it's more justified here. I mean, you could argue that they could ignore the anime stuff and go with the manga, but he was a lot more powerful in the manga version of Super 2. So it's like,
He was just a healer in the manga version.
well, no, they gave him power up too. Like, not a new form, but they made him more powerful.
In the manga, they gave Goku the ability to use Hakai. But they forgot to show the scene where Goku saw when it was used. They forgot to show Goku with Beerus and Whis when Beerus destroyed Zamasu.
No, but he's seen Beerus used it before in the past.
Where in the manga? Where?
In his fight against him?
No,
Yes,
he did not use. He didn't use Hakai in his.
Yes, he did.
When?
Yeah, the Honkai balls. Wait, was that in the anime? I think of the anime actually.
You're thinking of the anime.
Yeah, you're right. Never mind. Yeah,
The manga does not. The super manga just barely glances over certain plot points.
To be fair, they rarely do that in the black art. It's just the one tiny thing they actually.
Well, Alex, you finally got yourself the fog badge.
Wait,
now you have.
Actually, everyone.
Now you've got multiple places to go to with Surf, or now that you can use it outside of battle. As well as the fact that you now have access to 3 different towns.
But yeah, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so the other match of the DT is Shenron. If it is against the Lich King, that is an epic matchup. I want to see that. Like, you got 2 of the most famous fictional villains from both fantasy worlds. Like, come on. You have to do that. That's just bad. Trunks versus Silver, I want to see that, but that's going to be one-sided to sell.
Hey, Alex.
Yeah?
That other one?
So, for Mewtwo, should I just strut up to him with the Chad walk with the Chad strut before catching him in the Master Ball, or should I just, do an anticlimax?
You gotta do the Chad strut.
That reminds me,
you gotta
before we end the death battle
you gotta
topic,
unzip your pants and do a crotch chop at him.
Yeah, that reminds me, when should we do our commentary for the Death Battle episodes, or at least the most noteworthy ones?
I don't know.
We'll find a way.
Well, put a date. We need to put a date on it at some point. We can talk about that after stream.
And by the way, it can't be next Sunday because we're still doing, a series about a group of adolescents doing various acts that would be defined as justice.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Also, I'm currently writing a script right now for my top 10 villain redemptions.
Okay.
None of them are Obito.
Okay, gaming villain redemption.
Good.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the next topic. This one's about Dragon Ball. According to some inside sources, there will be a web series either at the end of the year or on 2023. It is currently in pre-production and nothing is truly animated yet. A TV series will come after, but there is 0 production on it as of now. So I'm gonna start the timer on that. Let me get my timer up. So
you might as
what are
well
you guys
just pass it on it, and because I have no fucking clue what to say. Could be fucking anything at this point.
Also, Alex, at this point, you can either leave Ecruteak City, go south of Ecruteak City to go explore the routes that I listed to you on our Discord DM, or you could just either go left or right. Right?
But yeah,
left leads to Olivine City, which is usually the recommended route that you should take. And right leads to Mahogany Town.
Okay.
We're going back to Vermilion City because I just finished up the Sevi Islands.
They should have brought back the Sevi Islands.
I don't even know how that would work in Gen 4.
Let's go back to the topic. It's so weird because you would think that they would make a Dragon Ball Super anime now, but the fact that there hasn't been any production on it is really surprising. Like, what is happening at Toei right now? Like,
Toei
what is
is
going on there?
Toei is being run by idiots.
Yeah, like, come on. You got hype from the manga, and you're not capitalizing on making a new anime? It's so weird.
Alright, we're at Cerulean City, and now we're gonna go fight Mewtwo and end this Nuzlocke run.
Alright, so
but before
moving
we end it,
on,
we need to get to
Chadwick
the topic.
Boseman won a posthumous Emmy Award for his work on the
Hang on.
Marvel What If
We're-
show.
We haven't gotten there yet. We'll get to that. But yeah, like Dragon Ball thing, like what?
Nobody cares
why
about the
are they not
Dragon Ball
making a new
thing.
series? We were talking about
Toei
it. We have
is
1 minute,
stupid.
45 seconds.
Skip it.
Fine. Go to the next topic. Let me get there.
Oh, wait.
Okay. This is two things about the Mario movie. So the Mario movie, they actually
I
have a
forgot.
titled the Super
Guardians of the
Mario
Galaxy.
Bros. The Super Mario Bros. Oh, and it gets better. It gets even better. You will not believe this. You
I
guys
forgot to
know
give the
hang on. You guys know the YouTube series Dick Figures?
Barely.
figures
heard
on
of it.
crack.
I've heard
It's
of that
good.
too.
The creator or the Dick Figures creator, Ed Skolder, is the head of story for the Mario movie.
Okay.
Oh shit, this might actually be fun.
Yeah, this guy is done. You don't know him, but he's actually really good at storytelling. This guy has done some good storytelling stuff. Like, he made Dick Figures the movie emotionally well written. Like, holy shit. Like, these funny little stick figure characters should not have emotional depth. Like, the fact that he's the head of story for the Mario movie actually gives me a little hope that this will be good. Which blows my mind.
Alright, now I'm done with the Sevi Islands quest. Let's go to Vermilion.
Jester, you,
Yeah, I
you
was
know about
already-
Dick Figures, right?
I
Honestly,
know.
like, I was already down for this, but, you know, this just
No one's...
looks like it's getting better and better, you know?
I figured there would be a bigger reaction to the guy of Dick Figures being the head of story for Mario.
I never
A
heard of
YouTube
this.
series.
I mean, there probably would be if there was
helped reshape a YouTube series that helped reshape adult animation as a whole for the better is now the head of story for Mario. That blows my mind.
Yeah.
Like, that blows my fucking mind.
Your mind, maybe, but I am
No,
like...
I genuinely like. Okay, done. Kevin, watch Dick Figures and its movie. It is.
See,
funny,
when you
and the movie
originally
is-
posted that, I thought that was his name. I thought his name was Dick Figures. And I was like,
That's great. Okay.
We can go
the
ahead and
next-
move on.
Okay, we'll go to the next topic. So this is an interesting topic. So, Steam has banned a game called Domanion.
Oh, that's not in the order where I was gonna go in, but yeah, okay. Hey, Dominus.
Yeah. So.
Domina.
Yeah, so apparently they banned the game. But there was a lot of clickbait saying that it was because the developer's anti-trans posts, but that's not truly the case. From the context I'm reading, it turns out this particular developer was spamming his political beliefs through endless patch notes. They kept spamming to all the people who own the game. So much so that Valve kept warning him repeatedly over and over again to no success until Valve had enough and had to ban
So
him.
he was just acting
and
like a
his game.
Spurg online, essentially.
Yeah, this is gonna be
Yeah.
like the situation with the trapped guy where he was making a fucking nuisance out of himself.
Mm-hmm. So
What the
it's
fuck
one of those
happened with
things
Trapped?
where
I don't even know what the fuck Trapped is.
Oh, the lead singer of the
It-
band Trapped made an infamous asshole of himself on both his personal account and the band's account. and got both of them banned.
Yeah.
To the point where he got kicked out of the band and somebody else had to take over the Twitter account and the social media in general.
Yeah, but what were we talking about? My brain. Oh yeah, the Steam thing. Like, it's like on the surface you think that Steam's being dicks, but then you dig into it, it's like the developer was being an ass. So it's like, I don't even feel sorry for the guy. You were given plenty of warnings by Valve to stop that shit. Like, you're spamming this shit with patch notes. What is wrong with you? Stop that. Keep your political beliefs to yourself or to your social media, whatever. Don't bring that shit into the game or its patch notes. Do not do that shit. Stop it. Alright, done. Now you can talk about Chadwick, the Chad himself.
No, that was it. That
I'm
was
gonna
all
talk
I
about
wanted to
anyways.
say.
Don't you
Chadwick-
feel proud cutting off Gallon like that? For only
I'm gonna
one
say it
sentence?
anyways. Chadwick Boseman has won a posthumous
Posthumous,
Emmy
yes.
Award for his
Posthumous.
voice work in Marvel's What If series. Well deserved, honestly.
Oh,
And
god damn it.
I will
Now-
say Marvel's What If series is the best MCU Disney Plus series, and they made it non-canon to the MCU, which annoys me so much. Damn it, Marvel! The one good show you have, you decided to make it non-canon. Why?
I'm not gonna beat
Why?
Mewtwo. I'm just gonna catch him.
Why?
Gotta
But yeah,
catch 'em all.
Does anyone have any thoughts or no?
No, not really.
I don't know why.
Let's see here. Gina Carano's Twitter account got deleted. There's no word. I don't think there's any word about whether her account was deleted by herself or if it was
Okay, wait. Just one important question.
Behold,
Does she have
it is I, the most powerful Pokemon in the world.
by Twitter.
Fear my
does-
wrath.
Does
And you threw a Master Ball.
does
Fuck!
Gina Carano have like an Instagram that's still up? I'm
I
asking
don't
for
know.
a
believe
purpose.
so, but I'm not sure.
Okay, hold up. Let me take a look at that.
I'm gonna go to the next topic since we do need to finish these before wrapping up
Okay,
tonight.
I'm kidding though. I'm kidding. I'm sorry.
Nah, I'm not gonna give
Yeah.
Mewtwo a nickname.
No,
Alright,
hang
we're
on,
done with the
before- we need-
Nuzlocke.
I was gonna say Kim Kardashian.
Guys, we need to get through these topics before we end the stream tonight. We have a few more. Let's bang these out.
Hey, all right, let's do it rapid fire style then.
So this is a dark one, admittedly. This is a fucked up one. Bed and Bath and Beyond CFO commits suicide by jumping from the New York City skyscraper after announcing massive store closures. This is after a massive lawsuit between him and I guess stock people, I think, proving that he manipulated the stock and sold his stock to gain more money.
Yeah.
And
And
so now the other person being sued is now being targeted as
Yeah.
a result more because he's out of the picture.
so I'm
Wait.
yeah,
what?
so and as a
Wait.
stockholder of Bed Bath and Beyond, which isn't much, but I do have 2 shares of stock in the company. This is making me a little bit disconcerted.
Yeah, this is. I mean, it's tragic. Just like he may have broken the law, yes, but like this is awful. Especially that way to go, and like in that mindset, I can't imagine being in that mindset to just throw yourself down like that. It's awful.
Fuck.
I condolences to his family and friends, of course. It's horrible.
I mean, unless of course
I
his
don't really
family
have-
or friends were involved in defrauding people like me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I've had a family that well, my family went through suicide about a few years ago, and
I'm sorry about that.
Yes, but was
Yeah,
he was the person who committed suicide a scumbag?
I mean, it doesn't matter if it was
I
a
still
fucking
think it's tragic.
dude. Doesn't matter if it was a fucking scumbag. Nobody should have to go through their family member to make suicide.
I agree.
That
I agree with
depends.
Jester. No, I agree with Jester there. Unless it was like an actual evil scumbag. Let's say Pelosi.
Even if it was an evil scumbag, I would never want them to commit suicide. I'd want
yeah, I
them
would
to at
rather
least
have him
face
be in
justice.
jail.
Or at
Well,
the very
this
least, if
ends
they're
my
gonna
Nuzlocke run of
die by
Pokemon Fire Red.
execution.
Yeah.
If they're gonna die by an execution order, not by anything else.
Yeah. I
Anyway,
agree.
moving on. Next topic.
Yes. Yep. Man's lawsuit against Nirvana
Yeah.
Nirvana for Nevermind album cover is dismissed.
Thank fucking
Spencer
God.
claimed the band sexually exploited him by using a photo of him aged 4 months old on their album cover, but a judge disagrees. And I agree with the judge, I think.
Yeah, because, like, this is... For those of you who don't know, this is the guy who was the baby on the Nevermind cover. And the Nevermind... Sorry, my hand was cramped up. So, the Nevermind cover very famously features a naked baby swimming in a pool, chasing after a dollar bill. And it's a goofy cover, and when people confronted Kurt Cobain over the quote-unquote sexual content, he said that if I'll put a sticker on the cover saying, if you think this is sexual, well, you're a pedophile. Oh, and people immediately dropped the matter. And the thing is, it's not a sexualized picture at all. Oh,
No.
you can kind of see the baby penis, but it's like it kind of looks like a toe. And this guy has been recreating the Nevermind photo shoot every year, every decade for or more like every 5 years or so. Since then, and he's got a Nevermind tattoo on his fucking chest, and like Dave Grohl said, and he has a Nevermind tattoo. I don't. Like, this guy's just chasing fucking clout. He wants some money off of it.
Hey,
And his parents.
Hey, Gallon.
Yeah.
So, a funny thing about the Nevermind shit, but y'all know about Sophie LaBelle, right?
Who is Sophie LaBelle?
Assigned Male Comics.
Oh.
Yeah, it turns out it was either this or some other shit, but Sophie LaBelle was like tracing images of babies, and one of them, and tracing them to be like diaper fetish furry shit. Yeah. That was one of the things I saw on her on Assigned Male Comics before that site went down.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, moving on.
Sorry about that. I just saw it because that just reminded me of Sophie LaBelle when I heard that. I was like, oh
okay,
shit.
Since I got nothing going on, I'll get through the topic. We already discussed the Silent Hill 2 remake. Twitch unbanned in Mehcast just 7 days after being banned for having sex on stream.
Yeah.
Why?
Why?
So this girl was okay, so Leech Life. What should I replace in
If
Peter's...
it were Gen 6, I would recommend, and I would highly recommend that move. Let me see what you got.
I have Poison Sting, String Shot, Nightshade, and Constrict. Should I exchange...
Get rid of Constrict.
Yeah, I was gonna say Constrict.
Yeah, because Constrict is not going to help you in the long run, especially considering you were not standing a chance against the ghost types.
Yeah. So this girl was off. She had her ass outside of the view of the camera, and she was getting plowed. And the only reason anybody was able to see that was because there was a window in the background, and they could see her boyfriend back there thrusting away.
So basically, it was like a Patrick Batman and thing with a mirror.
Kind of.
Anyway, and this is kind of basically the situation with a certain Philip Burnell all over again, but this time
At
it's
least
like...
you couldn't see him jacking it on screen, you know?
But you could tell that he was jacking it from the O face.
Yes, you could. But, you couldn't see anything, so...
He got a bit of clout from that, but that's about it.
Anyways, let's go to the next topic, if you guys don't mind.
I believe.
Well, I'll just say that this is just, another example of Twitch's hypocrisy, because people have been banned off of Twitch for basically no reason. I think Dr. Disrespect is still banned from Twitch, and he didn't do shit to deserve that.
I believe our next topic is Top Gun Maverick officially becoming the 5th highest grossing movie of all time, officially dethroning Black Panther.
In America, yes. 5th highest grossing movie in America.
Thought it said it was of all time.
Of all time in America. In America.
Right, because China doesn't count.
But yeah, next topic, because we're almost done with these.
Because of all time, worldwide, it's number 12. And Spider-Man No Way Home and Avengers Infinity War are number 6 and number 5, respectively.
Yep, so I posted, The King has been dethroned. Top Gun Maverick has become the 5th highest grossing film of all time domestically, passing the Black Panther movie. This film's just edging its way to number 1 domestically. It's kind of crazy.
And then we have Mike Fahey passing away, which at Kung Fu Man 3016 says, Mike Fahey passed away. Discovered that randomly happened 2 days ago. It's weird because there's not a peep about it on from Kotaku, a site he contributed to for years.
Yeah, Kotaku doesn't give a shit about anybody.
Anybody except
even if he helped with Kotaku, despite Kotaku being stupid.
Well, once upon a time, it used to be a good website.
Well, let me finish. We should still give our condolences because
we are.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Kotaku won't. And then we have Mike Davis says, as big thread destroying Biden's regime, evolving excuses for unprecedented, unnecessary, and unlawful political home raid for President Trump.
Fair.
I believe we've already covered this, so
yeah.
I think we don't need. So I think we're done.
Yeah, I think we're pretty well done. My eyes are fucking killing me, so I'm gonna wrap this up soon.
Yeah.
Let's go to the last topic. Oh wait, was that
that is the last topic?
Oh, there's one other thing. Let me look at this.
There wasn't another thing.
Oh no, there was one more big topic. We probably should talk about this. So
what?
So it turns out that Biden, according to some the documents that were released today, requested the raid.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Oh joy!
And there's a bunch of other detail, but if you guys want, we can save that for tomorrow, or we can wrap it up with that.
No,
tonight.
we're not gonna. We don't stream tomorrow, so.
No, not tomorrow. I meant Monday. Mid-Monday.
Yeah, next
Monday.
Monday. Well, probably we
we'll
wait till next
You
Monday
know
because
what?
that's when.
Let's get it out of the way. Let's get it out of the way.
What days do y'all stream, anyways? Besides Mondays, of course.
Monday.
Monday is the news and video games and stuff like that. And while Saturday is the Mevies and the MetTV. He happens whenever the fuck we want it to.
Which is usually
I kind
Sunday.
of want to do a stream of my own, to be honest.
Hey, go nuts.
Yeah.
I know, but I kind of want to do a stream of my own for one of these Mevy things.
Well, it's called the Mehcast on our.
Well, you know what I mean.
That would sound interesting.
I'm still so fucking mad I got kicked from that, or banned from that server.
Wait, what server? What are you talking about?
The Know Your Meme server. I was on that server.
The Know Your Meme server?
Yeah.
I didn't even know Know Your Meme even had a server.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, it did.
Boba butt butter.
But yeah,
Next week I will be taking over the Metley Crew channel for more Pokemon Coliseum. Then the week after Gizmo, Alex and I will be engaging in another Sonic Adventure race. That one being Sonic Adventure 2.
Yep.
And the week after that will be more Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, I wanted
You guys
to stream
wanna-
a game about. I wanted to stream a
Schoolboy
game of my
Chad
own
was
on-
defeated. Schoolboy Chad was secretly a virgin all along.
You guys want to know what my favorite number is?
The Virgin
What?
Chad versus the
7.
Chad Axel. Or slash.
0.7. 7. Kevin,
Anyway,
I think
Gets
it's time we end
correct.
the stream. So,
Yep.
good
So
night,
anyway, we'll
everybody.
see y'all next week. Bye.
Good night,
Bye.
everybody. Bye.
Saving the game. Bye.